through the timer. I'm One Proud Bavarian, this is Crusader Kings 2, and we are here in yet another multiplayer game. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to take a look at a multiplayer game based on teams. There are 5 teams. Each team has 6 members, except Team Red, who just lost 1 member because their computer isn't working. The goal is essentially, in a shattered world, you can see they're down to duchies here, to get to the kingdom that is, you know, including Ceylon, and to hold as many provinces in that kingdom as possible. That kingdom is like, I think it's like roughly this area. Let me switch the screen right here. So that kingdom is like roughly this, something like this anyway. The more provinces you hold, the more provinces your team holds down there, the better. Everything is a bit shuffled up, as you can see. We have random religions, random cultures. And I think this should be fairly interesting. The members of all the teams should change their like dynasty crests to actually team members, but when we jump in here, let me just quickly give you something here so that you can take a look at the map and actually see where the teams positioned themselves. Give me one moment here. Need to pull in a new source into Streamlabs. There we go. A bit large, it appears. Yeah, this is fair. So there you see all the colors. There you see where they are. Actually, you don't see one of the players. A bit further down in Africa. Everything that is marked on this very map, right? Every single thing is a player. All the colors obviously are the teams. And I'm going to tell them to ready up right now. Only a couple of more people that need to ready up. We're going to load in and there's going to be 5 minutes of preparation anyway. I'm going to explain what is going on. Once we've loaded in and everybody gets 5 minutes to prepare Ray J. Please do ready up. Go. Hello everybody in chat, sorry. This multiplayer game, I'm actually very excited for it because it's a bit different. It seems a bit fairer, at least as far as I can tell, but it's very difficult to keep track of everything. We have 29 players now. It used to be 30, but it is now 29. And I can see that he's still not ready. Give me a moment here. Ah, there you go. Alright, let's load in, and then we're gonna give the players 5 minutes to, you know, do their preparations, and then we can talk about everything. Let me take this map away, and there you go. Beautiful. Wait, what? Loaded in as a character? Rehost. I may have loaded in as a character. Well. Hello Aiden, nice to see you. I am don't know what just happened there, guys. May have clicked the wrong button. Shit, I thought I was observer, but apparently not. Give me just a moment here. Better let the people know about this. There we go. So what is the goal of this? Again, you gotta get to Lanka. There are a lot of religions to be reformed, but I've seen that some of the players want to reform the religion that they have. Others do not like that idea. Others just want to go straight for India. And the first hiccup has already occurred, so here we are. Already a great start, Spetzer. It is the perfect start to all of these multiplayer games. Alright, let's do this, alright? Shouldn't be too much of an issue if I manage to click the observe button. Post game. There we go. My god. Could have sworn I clicked the button, but apparently not. Here we are. Alright, let me just post the new ID and everything in the chat for the players. Go. Yes. And I am observing. Maybe I clicked like right before I clicked play. I'm not quite sure, honestly. A bit odd, but There we go. Alright, beautiful. Let me actually read chat here, okay? I've had zero time because how hectic it is, but here we are. What is Mission Zukunft? I haven't noticed that on your logo thing before, so I want you to Google Bavaria 1, okay? And what you see there should explain things. It's a bit of a parody, I suppose, for our wonderful Bavarian space program. Another mistake like that and we come to Bavaria. Well. Alright, everybody's loading in very quickly now though, because they already have the safe, of course. Oh, we even have a doja here. Huh? Which one is that? Can't actually tell. Oh, it's Gotland. It's Gotland, of course it is. Permits are known for efficiency. See, that was just a single misclick. 25 players. We need a number 30 up here, and then we can actually continue here. But it shouldn't take too long, all things considered. How's everybody's Friday? The week has finally come to an end. We can all relax now. I have actually cracked open a cold one. You will notice that Bavarian never clicked the observer mode. I will click it 1,000,000 times now. Oh, and we only need one more player. It is almost done. We are so close. So close. Please, where's the last player? I don't even know who it is. I will keep clicking the observer button. And I don't know where the last person is here. You know, we always start these streams late anyway. But I swear there should be one more person. Maybe mistaken here. Who's the last one? Let me actually take a look at the map here. Alright, so I have the map open. You can't see this, but I can. And I think it is purple. One purple player, if I am seeing this correctly, and I believe I am. One purple player is missing. I think it is Talos. He is nowhere to be seen. Ah, okay. He's going to be here any second. Don't worry. We are going to make it. I promise you that much, but that is also the only thing that I can promise you. I wish for the sweet release of death. That is Korkik, and that is Moldova in a nutshell, isn't it? Got him again. Ay, 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 ay. Alexander Black is indeed smoking a joint, damn. That's illegal. Okay, Talos will be coming. It will just take him a second, don't worry about it. We got it. We got the time for the moment here. It's Friday evening. What are you gonna do? Go out with friends? Don't be ridiculous. Let's talk about, you know what, we can actually take this time. This is quite nice. Let's take the time to take a look at the religions. So, we have African right here. With the holy sites being 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't see the 5th. Up there. Jesus, that is a faraway holy site. But all of these 3 should be combinable. Maybe these 3 if you want to reform it. Sumonesco over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the hell is the 5th one? Ah, okay, there's 2 in Iberia actually. I only saw 1. Then over here we have Tengri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like these 3 maybe these 3 I think would be the best to actually do it with. Germanic could also be reformed. Should be fairly easy as well. Look at that. These are so conveniently close together. Or maybe even these. I know that Slavic can definitely be reformed fairly easily. I mean, look at this. If you get these 3, you are done. There's practically no resistance there. There is one team here, as you can see. This team right here is the yellow team. They are fairly isolated from the others, and they want to work their way through the Sahara over to India. We can actually start the game. I will click observe a million times more and then play. Please tell me that I am indeed in observer mode. I am in observer mode. We actually did it. Can you believe it? Now, everybody will get 5 minutes and then we will unpause the game. You know the drill. The classic mechanic. Hakim posting rehost. Should we kick Hakim? I believe we should kick Hakim. Let's go. 5 minutes prep. God damn it, I can't type prep time. Alright, everybody can do for 5 minutes. They can do their own thing, and then we're gonna jump into this. What else should we look at? It is the classic... I don't think any of the players really bothered with this, but let's just go in as this person, for example. It is the very, very classic technology distribution of 1066. I didn't want to say it, but like, you know, for example, with infantry, the people could have really looked for like some goals where they can get some really good infantry tech and then expand from there. But I think most people were looking for location and character instead. So that didn't really play a role in the selection process, I think. What kind of players do we have here? So, let me keep the map open. Now, you don't have to remember this, but I will tell you. All of this is the red team. There are only 5 players because one person dropped out unexpectedly and we couldn't find a substitute. It was like 5 minutes ago. Unlucky. This one is a purple player. These two are green. These all are purple. This is green, yellow, blue, green, blue, and all of this is green, and all of this is blue. This is also blue. And then down here, everything yellow. So you can see that green is very much, like they're everywhere. They're here, here, and here. They're all over the place. I think it could be a benefit or it could be a negative. I'm not quite sure. I would put my money so far, I'll be honest with you, on purple. Purple is in a super good starting position over here. One person is cut off, of course, over there. You know, bit of an odd choice, I guess. The person that wanted to play the douche player there is no longer available, which makes it even more odd, but here we are. And look at that, they're all, most of them anyway, are renaming their titles for their teams, making it a bit easier to tell what is going on. Very, very nice. Alright, absolutely beautiful. I think purple might have it, and let me just put that in, by the way, just so that you can see it one more time. Wait a minute, now I'm just confused, but I don't think... No, okay. So there you can see the teams one more time. Everybody's here except one red player. Everyone else is filled out. Remember those spots, yeah? Tell my son to go to sleep. Son of Binny K. No, Assar. It's time to go to bed. Assar, gute Nacht. Du hattest eine schöne Zeit. Aber jetzt ist es auch mal Zeit, wirklich schlafen zu gehen, ja? Also, ab, in die Haie. Let me rise in rank by kicking Hakim. Alright, I shall now unpause. Let's jump in. It'll be fine. Don't you worry. The initial thing, I think, and look at that, everybody's lagging behind. Jesus Christ. All players are lagging behind. Well, and that's just a potato PC for you. I think this should work better now, no? These starting troubles are always the same. Skillful future lagging behind you, but that should be fine. I gotta tell you, there's no ill will here, but yesterday I got a comment that was something like, are you really Bavarian? And it... Oh, look at that. He... Wait, was he always Simonesco? He may have been. Let me check the religion here. No, he was always Simonesco, but he is going to war. What is he doing? Attacking Meissen. So he's attacking Meissen, maybe trying to... What are they exactly doing? And maybe he's trying to form his own kingdom. That is what I could see there. And many people actually raising their troops already. Very, very quick moves. Everybody consolidation of their region. The consolidation CB is of course incredibly powerful, making it so that you can take one county without any cost at all times. You just gotta go in and you can win it. Are you under DDoS attack? Skillful Future actually has it under control yet again. Yeah, look at that. Everybody is going for some quick consolidation. I cannot see any bigger wars, meaning that we don't necessarily have to like focus on any of these consolidation wars. They're just for one county anyway, so we don't necessarily need to, you know, exclusively look at those people. Ooh. No, okay, someone else is retreating here. It is Kurt van Mieman Raj. Ah, and he is raiding. Interesting. So we have War Machine raiding. War Machine, we've had... Oh. Nobody mentioned this, okay? Listen. I don't even want to look at chat. I always do this. I keep forgetting about it. So, okay, listen. Nothing happened, okay? That's the big deal here. Everybody's going to consolidation. Everybody's going to consolidation wars, which means it is fairly unimportant what we're witnessing here right now. None of these wars are too important, you know, they happen. He's also only raiding. Interesting. We have level 1 Crook, also a good player. We have him raiding, but more importantly, I want to point this out. We have War Machine over here in Constantinople merely raiding. And look at this, by the way. He starts with amazing setup. If he were to revoke Constantinople, he would get an amazing amount of levy. But yeah, he's raiding instead of conquering, meaning he's probably not, you know, tasked in his team to go and conquer the world, or rather to form a kingdom. I think he's tasked with maybe just, you know, leaving Europe and heading over to India. But, you know, of course, ooh, Epirus is actually doing the same. Everybody, all these, so this is green, I think, right? Are you green? Yes. So green and purple have a dedicated player each that is merely raiding. You are actually at war. I don't know what Peach is doing. I can't see Peach's troops raised, but most people are indeed at war. Wait, what? Oh, and look at that. I think he just made one of his vassals rebel so that he can revoke a province. Smart. Gives him more levy. In the long term, of course. And I think he actually did it at a cost, right? Did he do it with a reason? Religious differences? He did not get a tyranny negative here, penalty, so that seems like he actually had either a reason or... I don't actually know. I don't think the laws allow just, you know, revoking anything right away. And he didn't get the tyrant penalty. We have to see what he's doing there. I'm quite interested in that. What's going on down here? Tara is also merely raiding. Oh my, he has barely any troops. Very weak, especially considering that all of this down here, look at this, he's the lone feudal overlord in the region. Who knows if he can actually keep it together, because you can see here, all these people have a couple more troops than he does. I'm curious. It's a difficult start for him for sure. In-game chat, Ayala DDoS attack made you laugh. Well. Oh, we have a very easy grab here, a very early grab, I should say. For Sinai, he is going for one province here so that he can immediately head over into... Oh, but this is actually a bad province. So what I'm saying is, this is a bad province because the port is actually pointing into the Mediterranean. It's not pointing towards the Red Sea and then the Indian Ocean, meaning that he wouldn't actually get any boats out of this. But we have Luki Max going already for Sinai, which is, of course, the gate, I think, to India. Interesting. No, oh, there is a move now here. He is conquering, and he's merely conquering Adrianopolis, meaning, right over here, over there, I mean, meaning he is actually simply, and look at that, he's getting a boatload of support. So this is a team effort right here. I think, wait, is it? None of those people are players, are they? Oh no, they are. I'm actually blind. Man, the Raja names here are actually throwing me off like crazy. But okay, so he is now also expanding. I thought maybe he just wanted to pillage, you know, and then go overseas as well, but that seems to be a strategy reserved for Crete, which is now also being sieged down, and his wife got imprisoned. Oh, that sucks for you, buddy. Wait, somebody looted this. They're hostile to Epirus. Oh, that is such a ballsy move. Epirus went and looted Crete, imprisoning his wife. None of his children, though, so that is very lucky for Crete. Damn. What a very early, aggressive move right there. Let's see if we can go to speed 3. I highly doubt it, but you gotta try, right? You gotta try. Everybody else, as you can see, is just, you know, attacking some people here. I think Skillful Future probably tasked with trying to form a kingdom. I said this to the people earlier, so this is interesting to know. Let's take a look at this. As a non-player. In a shattered world, you can create... Wait a minute, what? How can I do it with you? Maybe I can't do it because I'm observing. I have to take a look at that. I want you all to know that Legal Hits actually sent me a PM on Discord saying, hey, the overlay map is still on. And you know what? That is the fighter that chat needs here, I think. Who plays Crete? Let's take a look. So Crete is played by Luki Max, and not very active in chat, but he has been in multiple multiplayer games. And let me actually read chat all together. I wasn't told about this multiplayer event. I will tell you, I have pinged it as often as I've never before pinged a multiplayer event, because so many people last minute dropped out, and we found replacements for all except for the red team. Can I smack OPB? The thing is, maybe. Alright, oh wow, look at this now. So we have Crete, and there we go. There it is. So we have... It is actually ridiculous. Is this also a player? No, okay, so one of these wars is not a player, but we now have two wars. This is the purple team and what I believe to be the green team. Let me actually take a look at the map. Yeah, and no, the purple and the yellow team. So Crete is the yellow team. And both of them are going for the Zenai. Now, one of them is going for Farama, and the other one is also going for Farama. What? Oh, the snipe. The actual snipe. That is incredible. Wait, what? It's not really a snipe. See, I can't remember how it is with Conquest Wars. Does the county get split? Because one half will be occupied by Crete, and the other half will be occupied by the Byzantines. By, well, Thrace, I guess. Huh. We have a very quick rush by both of these teams, yellow I mean, and purple for the Zenai. He's not doing anything as far as I can tell. He's just blobbing, he's just expanding. Okay. No important battles so far, as, you know, at least from what I can tell. We got some people hanging around, you know how it is. And also we have been stuck on the same date because of Luki Max. Talk of the devil and he will pause your game. I'm finally managed to get after the end work. Yazid, did you enjoy it? I gotta tell you, I really, really like After the End. When I did the, there you go, actually, it's caught up. When I did the top 5 total conversion mods for Crusader Kings 2, I put it in place 2, behind Game of Thrones. And I kind of feel that is still, you know, the deserved position instead of position 1, but I gotta tell you, they've been really, really busting all these amazing updates out. Like the last one in particular, it's just so rich in originality. I really like it. He's in a rebellion. So he's attacking someone, and at the same time, he's also facing a rebellion here. To increase council power. Yeah, okay, this is not an intended rebellion, I can tell that much. Terra, in the meantime, involved in both of these wars, so he's not actually expanding, he's just aiding up there. Interesting, the yellow team struggling a bit, it seems. They have this rebellion still going on, but this is almost over, certainly. Spetzer, what is going on over here? Ransoming the same person for the 3rd time. It doesn't have that much money, I gotta tell you. Muritorka, in the meantime, is fighting just to conquer. What the hell is Sardinia doing? Killing Cagliari. I think Sardinia might just try to... I think Sardinia is currently trying to take over its own realm more effectively. Did we see a proper expansion here? When do you... Okay, you're at 2 wars. Asturias is trying to make them into a tributary. Are you kidding me? That is actually ridiculous. Seriously. Do you see the AI declare tributary wars so rarely, and now they actually did it? Man, the AI is already incredibly wild. Yeah, Astoria is getting beaten up, or maybe getting beaten up. This is actually closer than I think the players here would like it. Let's take a look at this battle, the first battle that we actually take a look at, although of course it is not a vital one. Even if you were to become a tributary, it is not exactly game deciding, but no, there's the wipe and Asturias has to retreat. Strange war declared by the AI, and the AI of course declares a boatload of strange wars every day. How's this going? How's the struggle for Zenai going? Let's just take a look at Sinai's side. So, Barama is now fully occupied, and both times by Thrace. Oh, so if they go for the same target, all that happens is that essentially the aggressors can take out each other's occupation. So there you go. I think that Crete may end up with absolutely nothing here, although that shouldn't really stop them, let's be honest here. It is a good cockblock move. It is a good move by Thrace, I guess, by War Machine, to really stop them in their tracks and stop them from, you know, taking anything. Farama is not that amazing a province, but it makes it so that Crete's first war is absolutely useless. And Swisscard needs a girlfriend in real life. If anybody knows a lady that would like to, you know, hang out with Swisscard, then do let me know in the Discord. Will you play Foundation ever again? Oh god. What about Iranian? I love the name, by the way, but... yes, I actually literally looked at Foundation like 2 weeks ago. I want to stream that game. I don't think I'm gonna make a series. I like the stream, like I like a stream format for a bit more because input on like the stuff I think, you know, live is very much fun. But I will play Foundation again. I want to play, what I want to play this, okay. Fellas, let's check out our games list that we are, you know, the games that we are kind of looking forward to in 2020. I'm looking forward to Foundation updates, the set list 2020. I love the set list as a series. I need them to go back to the basics with, which is exactly what they're doing right now, and I need to play that game. Knights of Honor 2, Sovereign. I will also be playing Bannerlord, but I'm mostly interested in single player. Maybe we're going to do a lot of streams of that. I'm not entirely certain yet, but I want to play that, and I want to play the shit out of it. I'm also looking forward to, of course, CK2, how else could it be? And believe it or not, I don't know if you guys saw that, it is an absolutely non-existent niche game. I want to play Realpolitik 2. I played 1, it was interesting, although you could definitely see it's like a major, like it's just an indie game, right? That's exactly what it is. The budget is what you would expect pretty much. But it is so much love that you can see in that game. And I want to colonize Mars again, so I'm definitely getting Realpolitik 2, and I'm going to play that. I'm very excited for that. Beyond that, Elden Ring isn't coming out this year, is it? But oh, and look at that, they're smart. They are doing it. So what they are doing here, this is very smart. It's allowed. I just want to reiterate, it is very much allowed. Ah, look at that. We had the first death. It's Tuscany. Unlucky, but he is only 33 years old. How did he die? An infected wound. Oh, I don't want to be on that side. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that peace offer. Captain Simcoe declared war on his teammate, and his teammate immediately surrendered, making it so that Simcoe ends up with more land, which he can then use to, you know, found his own kingdom with. Very, very convenient. Very, very convenient indeed. They may form the first kingdom. I was looking at this earlier and I was thinking, Team Blue actually has 3 players right here. They could easily go ahead and, you know, just bother each other. So like Skillful Future declares war against Shrek over here and then against Hulken over there. And he would end up with maybe like, let's say 30 realm size, something like that anyway. And he could then very quickly form a kingdom, but they haven't done it so far. I died in 67. Uppland already died once. Stormy Nights. Unlucky for him. Is he Muslim? No, that is Zunist, right. I was just gonna say, that would be an incredible feat, because Islam is all the way over here. Very far away from everything else. Elder Kings multiplayer game when? Maybe actually soon, and I think it would not be like a competitive one, I think it would be a roleplay one. I'm actually very interested in doing that. The new whaling religion is fun in After the End. I saw that. It sadly lacks a bit flavor, but it's essentially pirates except whaling in nature, right? That's what I saw from it. After the End is Celebrate Ashura option. The modders did their homework. That's all I care about. I still have to try the Statics. I think it has some Warhammer 40k going on. The Statics, I mean, they're mostly like... whatchamacallit? Like the 3 kingdoms in China period, except in California. Obviously, why not add an option so I can follow the chat where you tell everyone you'll host an MP game so I get a message in my own Discord server? I cannot do that. You know, I wish I could, but I'm pretty sure that's a feature only for partnered servers. And Discord has closed their partner applications since like last year, like June or something. So I sadly was oh my god. Oh my god. This cannot be the plan. No way is this planned. Did they just, Okay, so who exactly are you at war with? So most of the purple team is now aiding the Thrace player, and it is absolutely necessary, my god. This is a big rebellion. It is a meaningful rebellion. Did they actually conquer this down there? They did. So Farama has fallen to Thrace, but Look at that. Now we're gonna see the battle. Oh, they just recruited more mercenaries. What a ballsy AI. And I think the AI, no fucking way. Oh, okay, they just didn't have anything in the flanks. Just the centers equipped here for Thrace. Very strong tactic, always works. And these mercenaries have no morale. Man, the AI, I think, genuinely could have won that. Had they hired the mercenaries earlier. They, no joke, I believe the AI could have won that. This was a close one. Should I play CK2, Hearts of Iron 4 or EU4? Have you bought the new or Hearts of Iron 4 DLC? Because if so, you should probably check that out. I actually have not checked it out yet, and I'm not sure that I will check it out, but don't tell anyone. But you should, I mean, you know, sounds nice. Intelligence, finally in the game. Just wish the AI had some of it. Okay, well. Alright, and I think another rebellion here. Yeah, so the players are very wise in revoking the land that is all around them. Cathnarian conquered already a fairly decent chunk of territory. He's revoking more territory, if I can see that correctly. Is that a revocation war? Yeah. Very nice. Cathnarian definitely blobbed already. Spezza, I'm pretty sure also blobbed. Sardinia, just raiding. Just having a good time making money. I mean, you know, nothing wrong with that. How's Bohemia doing here? Bohemia still sitting at 28 realm size. Almost there, but only almost. Thrace now, of course, going to win this war, and that should give them 2 good reasons to revoke the titles. Which probably will end this entire ordeal. Thrace will be in full control. Ah, Lukimax, it has to suck. It really has to suck, you know? That's just difficult for him. It was such a strong move to open with Xenai, but I mean, if you've seen it in action, War Machine is an absolutely well-equipped player. He's well-equipped to, you know, adapt to the situation, and he did exactly that here. He swooped in and dunked where there was a dunking to be had. Ooh, look at that. We actually got some nice blobbing over here. I think Garfields at least took 1 province, right? Yeah, he took 1 there. Lithuania, took 1 province. Okay, slow but steady, I suppose. Pomerania still in their old size, making money. Merely raiding. You know what we can't see, of course, because it is very hard to trace in CK2. We don't actually know which player is giving which player money. So, for example, we don't know whether the raiding here by Reiji is exclusively used, you know, to give money then over to Schubert, for example, so that he can continue blobbing, that sort of stuff. I assume that these players have certain stuff in mind. Ah, man, it's gonna be so difficult for these players right here to found a kingdom. Because it is very, very cheap to found a custom kingdom in a Shattered World, but you have to be in a situation where you hold 35 realm size, and getting that in tribal territory, I mean, almost impossible, I want to say, meaning they have to take a look at the proper kingdoms, which, I mean, look at this. There's some pretty big kingdoms here. Difficult to form. Stellaris, by the way, if you haven't played it, I would recommend it, especially with the coming update. I think it's like 17th of March, I want to say. Stellaris looks very, very nice. Crete is going for Alexander. Oh, dude, are you seeing this? Alexandria. He's calling Crete out, and it may be the downfall of Crete. But I don't know whether he can actually intervene. Terra says fake news. Oh. Alright, so Lukimax launching another attempt to get some foothold down here. But the question is, will this one actually be all that useful? I mean, you know, it's fairly isolated. Getting Alexandria under their control will not mean that they gain access over here to the Indian Ocean. But it does mean that they at least would get some sort of foothold here, although the territory itself is of course entirely useless for the first few years. Recently conquered a new administration, make sure of that. Oh no. Somebody's... oh, it's just the AI landing. Right, I was about to say, who is this? But it is actually merely the AI. And he wants to protect his home. Let's just go into Alexandria right now. Yeah, they're gonna lose. I mean, we have Crete coming back with about double the size in troops. This is a lost cause for the AI, but the AI will of course try as well as they can. Track falling behind a bit. What? Yeah, okay, so Crete will win this war if nobody comes in first. So they have... Are those 2 civil wars? Wait, seriously. Wait, what? Oh no, this is... Oh, Hakim, what are you doing? Purple is wasting a lot of time. I just gotta say it. Purple is wasting a lot of time by having all these nonsense civil wars. If a faction... No joke. If a faction demands a higher council authority, and I mean this, if you on YouTube, CK2, I know that the first kind of idea that you get when you look at the game is, I need absolute power. Weaken the council. I tell you, do the opposite. Just let the council be as strong as they want to be. You can always make sure that they, you know, don't actually have any say in it by simply either kicking them out, by buying some favors, by requesting some council support, that sort of stuff, by filling the council with yes men. I don't know why Hakim would say no here to council authority. It is really not that big a deal. And yet he said no, meaning that they are going to have to waste a lot of time simply by, you know, striking down these rebellions. And honestly, it isn't even looking all that good here. I think Purple is kind of not playing their cards well. I gotta tell you, he's still at war for Trenching. That should be over fairly soon. Did they occupy anything yet? No. They never even occupied it to begin with. They are allies again. You can see this was coordinated. Well coordinated as well, I would argue. He's still revoking something. So far, oh no, dude, everybody's in his... Yeah, everybody's in a civil war, but he's actually, I think he's in full control. Terra, it would surprise me if he wasn't in full control. I think when it comes to the actual expansion and whatnot that they are doing, I would argue that Yellow is doing the best, but maybe not. I mean, it's difficult to see. They are Hindu, which gives them some holy wars, but you would have to have the balls to do these holy wars, and there aren't many holdings there, meaning they can't really go and they can't really go and form a custom kingdom. And I'm just reading the chat here. What are you doing? What is he doing? I'm thinking now, right? He's just revoking something. That's not too special. That's like a planned thing. He wants to be king. That's all fine and dandy. What would he be doing? Superstitious ruler. That sounds fairly normal. Follower of Perun. He is attacking left and right. Croatia is blobbing very, very aggressively against 2 people at the same time, but I mean, it is AI, eh? So yeah, you can take this easily. This is a big expansion right here for him. I lost land. Do I win? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Finlander, Stormlander, subjugation war. Stormland is in control. That gotta hurt. That gotta hurt. And yeah, there is a pretty big Silesia here. I like to play more Paradox games like Stellaris and Hearts of Iron 4, but they are so hard to start. Yeah, I can see that, but for example, okay, so Hearts of Iron 4, I'm a big... So I started playing Paradox games with Hearts of Iron. I started playing Paradox games with Hearts of Iron 2 back in like 2005. Ever since I've played them, and for me, you know, it's a bit easy for me, I guess, to say, you could just sit down and learn them, bro. You know, because, you know, when you're like a teenager, like, you got more time to do that sort of stuff, you know, than you have under any other circumstances, really. But I still think it's worth to get into Hearts of Iron 4 more so if you play more multiplayer games. There's a very, very active multiplayer community there. Stellaris, I would always recommend playing Stellaris. Stellaris is an amazing game, and especially, and they actually got it, look at that. Alexandria has fallen to Lukimax. I honestly think he should declare war here. I mean, there would be a fairly big war, but, you know, can't hurt. No, actually, you know what, I take that back, it could hurt. And look at that. But that's not even a player. Right, he's still just at war with them. He's still just revoking that. All of it looking pretty okay. Nothing too exciting, and I feel bad for you, Stormy Knight 69. Nice name, but that sadly sometimes happens. I want to say, just to bring the topic to an end, I guess, I think the time investment, especially if the time interests you, for example, space, I'm a huge space fan. Like, I love space. But if you like any of those things, you know, be it World War II, be it Victoria, you know, the Victorian period, then pick up those games. Even if they're hard, even if they're old, I think it is almost always worth it. Will there be a live stream on release day for CK3? Dude, are you kidding me? Of course there will be. Ah, are you crazy? Of course there will be. I will be playing CK3 non-stop once that drops. My laptop lags like hell with CK2. I don't think it can handle others. Yeah, I can understand that then. That is a reason. I mean, you know, back in the day, I'll be honest with you. When I played these games, I was in the right generation for like Darkest Hour, which is the definitive version of 2D Hearts of Iron, right? The map is 2D, it's not 3D like anything else, it's not like the Hearts of Iron 3 structure. When I played that, I was like, Darkest Hour is really cool, but I would like to play Hearts of Iron 3, except my computer's too bad. It was terrible. Man, I'm not joking here. But like, I used to play Hearts of Iron 2 on, you know, one of those like really bad machines that you play to kids and old people that don't know what is going on. And then those kids and old people are like, why is my computer running so poorly? And like getting from 1936 to 1938 took me one entire afternoon. It was a different experience. I'm not sure that I would play that today in the same circumstances. Oberstleutnant Rettich von Wald, welcome and greetings from Bavaria. How are you doing? Greetings back, of course. EU4 is a great game in my opinion. And I think any game, really, like, can be a great game if the period fits you. I think EU4 is a really good game if you look more for the board game aspect and the numbers, and there's nothing wrong with it, I want to clarify that. It's just not really what I'm there for, I think. It's a personal thing, more than anything else. Look at that. Cathnarian further establishing themselves. Spetzer as well, if I'm not mistaken, in 19, didn't, not too much, but look at him, 31. 31. Carlos is sadly not doing much. I mean, it's a very, 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 very difficult start. He had a civil war, consolidation of Görlitz. He sadly lost that. Unlucky. That is super unlucky. And then a white peace. He had 2 rebellions and 1 consolidation war that he sadly didn't win. It's a difficult start. This character was selected by someone that sadly is no longer here. Had to be substituted. That's sad. Sorry about your wife, Provence. Natural death. Beheaded on the order of King Vadan of Sardinia. Damn. Unlucky. Allura. Oh, was she? No way. She was actually... He revoked it. I get it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Ooh, what is this? Abruzzo. That's not a player. Not gonna even bother with that then. Yeah, these rebellions are still running. I think Purple kind of shot themselves in the foot here. That was unnecessary. But here you go. Wait, what? He joined in with a revolt and he has so many troops. What a smart move. On Green's terms. Oh my god. That is actually a really good move. Show me this rebellion. Is it this rebellion? Might be. In which war is Epirus involved? In this one. That is such a smart move. Oh my god. Look at Epirus. The player is actually dunking on Thrace. That is incredible. Yeah, he's gonna destroy these. Yo, that is a super smart move. I think the only move out here, you know, for Thrace at this point is hoping for his allies who are all fighting rebellions because they all did it at the same time for some reason. And maybe killing the leader of the revolt, making it so that Constantinople itself falls back into Thrace's hands, but that's a difficult one. Look at Epirus, that is crazy. An incredibly smart player move. How did he even get involved in that? Is it religion? It can't be. How did he join that? Interesting. And look at that, he already has an artifact. Holy crap, a masterful short sword. Pretty decent. Lead the center plus 15% is nothing that you should forget about. Watching so many tutorials to learn how to start a Paradox game is me scheduling out my free time like a lecture. Oh, I can see that, yeah. It's difficult. You know, for like the first 2 years, and I'm not afraid to admit that because, you know, first of all, I was of course quite young at the time. But second of all, I think that's just a normal experience. For the first like months of me playing Hearts of Iron 2, first of all, every game took ages because like playing even, you know, for like a couple of years took ages, but I lost every single game. My vassal is doing better than I am. Oh yeah, his vassal just blobbed. And Estonia has now become Jane. I legitimately lost every game in Hearts of Iron 2. I had no idea what I was doing. I played Victoria 1 as well. I did very, very mediocrely. It's difficult, man. It's real difficult. And look at that. He's pushing for Pressburg. I'm 1. He's Hindu. See, now here my question actually is... First of all, you're Pressburg. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, and that would be enough to found a kingdom. We could see the first kingdom here. Ah. Actually, the first one would be created by green in that case, if that were to happen. Although we have some smart, but still very small expansions over here. I can't believe that blue is, like, moving so very little. Still doing this one. I guess they had to fight off the tributary war. But these 3 blue players, I really envision skillful future, like attacking each side once for 1 county, getting 2 counties, which means probably about, let's take a look here, 3. So this is 3 county size, and then we have another 4 here. So that is 7 size that he could have immediately gotten, but instead, no such thing has happened. Hulken and Shrek are still doing quite well for themselves. How's this going? Oh my god. Purple is actually getting destroyed by green. Damn. Aiden, welcome back. War Machine is getting beaten the hell up. And so is Hakim. Damn, purple is in a dire situation. I mean, these 2 up here are still doing fine, of course, but I don't think this is the place to be here for them. This is going to be a rough loss, because if he loses, he has to abdicate, and if he has to abdicate, that means he's a child. And there's the peace treaty. I'm not even going to I'm not going to open that. Listen, that's not my task here, okay? I need to go to somewhere else so that there you go. It's not my position here to accept peace treaties or to, you know, make any peace treaties of any such sort. Maybe they have to redo the peace treaty. I'm not entirely sure whether the AI can accept it if I was inside of them when the peace treaty was made, but let's see how it ends. And there it is, it has ended. And he's a child. And he's an imbecile child. What a very smart move. You gotta give it to them. Now, we shouldn't actually underestimate the fact that War Machine is still over here. War Machine is still ready to go. It's the same dynasty anyway, and Purple still holds land, okay? Don't underestimate that. But him being 11 years old is bad, unless... Oh, he can cheese it. He can cheese it. Don't tell War Machine, he surely knows this. If he makes it so that his vassals rebel, right? He makes it so that his vassals rebel, and he gives in to them, he gives up, he will re-inherit as the person that he already was. He can do it. He can absolutely do it. What is Tara doing? Tara actually had a bit of a civil war. I think it was revoking something down here. Oh, he's actually defending one of his teammates, and he is also trying to... I think he may have tried to imprison this guy. Uncertain, but he revoked everything else that he had, so I assume that that is exactly what was going on there. Ready for the first game over, boys. Oh no. Oh no! She's 3 years old. What happened here? Died succumbing to severe injuries. Ah, that's risky. You know, it's one of those things we see. Oh my god. And both of them died in such quick succession. It's risky to lead an army with someone that, you know, could die at any moment. Just said first event of Immortality event chain. Holy crap. I could maybe do it with Marshall, but that is quite low. What you want is like about 23 for Marshall. I think it's 23 or 21, I can't remember. I think 23 is where the bonus maxes out. The bonus of the likelihood to actually do it. But even if he dies, I mean, he will just inherit as Murcia. So that is not really too big of an issue. Damn, I hope he gets it. I hope he gets that done. We get some Garfields blobbing over there. See, I'm not sure whether the red team will actually get things done. Let me take a look here. Let me play as one of the Merchant Republic vassals. he's not really, I would argue, establishing trade posts that are far away enough to make a difference in terms of, you know, which cities you can take, that sort of stuff. Meaning, I think the red team is the least likely to win right now. And I don't mean to be rude, I just think that sounds right. Orland might also game over soon. Yeah, that's a difficult spot to be in. I mean, especially being married to a 12-year-old, there's no one really that he can go with here. 3 living members, but non-eligible for inheritance, it appears. Useless. What a rude name. Useless Red Sweet. That is such a good name. Are you seeing this? Come on. Useless Red Sweet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Swisscant is doing well. Lobbing very, very nicely with Croatia. Purple Boy. Good name also. Bohemia, I think, will be Captain Simcoe. Should now be able, if I'm not mistaken here. Become a king, right? Can't he do it? I'm confused. Maybe I have to actually edit the save. We would have to re-host in that case. Maybe I would have to edit the save, because I did see that, like, for some reason, when I observe, I can't... Oh, no, there he goes. It works. It all works as intended. Beautiful. My Osman of Bohemia has taken over. The first kingdom has been founded. There you go. Shout out to Gotland. Gotland is doing their oh, wait, what? Oh no, he died. Look, I'm just gonna say, he really, really wanted to play in Gotland. And I get it, listen, I get it. But like, it's so risky, because if you die in a Merchant Republic, you are out for a long time. For a way too long time. If you attack, you bad. Rip. I don't even know where he is. Milan, big, please help. Milan, big, please help. Are you Friuli? Yeah, he is Friuli. If you attack, you bad. Alright, so we have the first kingdom. And you can see that they're already annexing each other. Or, well, the team itself is taking one another into the kingdom. It is the Team Green, of course. I think Susa, I want to say, is also part of this. This is a huge move. Sardinia, Bohemia has risen. Ooh, and look at that. He might also... 28! He will soon be able to form a kingdom as well. What team is he? Sicilian Blue. Purple Boy over here. Purple is kind of getting back on their feet, it looks like. And as I said, War Machine can still get back into the shoes of his father if he just forces a rebellion and then takes over as that rebellion. Ah. I think Felix can't... Ah. He disconnected, that's okay. I think we're going to re-host in about 10 minutes. I think that is a fair time. Did he die? No, he didn't. There's still a yellow man on the throne here. Who the fuck pissed on my map? Bohemia has a disgusting color. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Bohemia has an absolutely disgusting color. Yeah, he died here, but I don't think he actually game overed. We're gonna re-host in about like 5 minutes, I think. We had like about 50 minutes of runtime. So far, very little movement. And I sadly can't speed it up. I wish we could do more speed, you know, like more time in less time. If that makes sense. But I'm not sure how likely that is. It seems good here. It's just, I do actually agree. I would like to get some more time done in the time that we're actually playing. Because so far, I mean, the closest to India, I guess. Ooh. I think the closest to India is Crete, technically speaking. 11k peasant revolt. Oh my god. This is not a peasant revolt, but it's also not 11k, so I'm not actually sure. Oh my god. Ah, god, okay. Wait, but where is this? Who's he rebelling against? Are you guys seeing this? That is so unlucky. So there's a peasant revolt during the revolt already fought by Portugal, meaning that the peasants will win. Oh, that is rough. How did this unhappiness here happen? I guess the thing already triggered, so there's no more unhappiness. No, there it is. Peasant unrest. What did he do? Religious unrest. I think he tried to reform this. Not reform, convert this, but it's already right religion. I don't actually know. Religious unrest. Maybe it was like some event-based thing, but usually that means that somebody's trying to convert it, but in this case, not the case. Nothing to convert. They're all Tengri. What's the big deal? Man, it's nice to run on speed 3 though, I will tell you that much. Useless red sweet. I will fix this problem. Felix Cartus, I see you may come in. Lachlan, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. Swing by. The teams are getting together. I want to say it again, green so far is green so far is keeping it together the most. With already having created a kingdom. I think blue could easily pull after, but right now I don't really see it happening. Oh, he's already at 31! Maybe I'm wrong here. Skillful future. If he just attacks one of his teammates, he can easily get this done. 31. If he attacks one of his teammates, he can usurp, or rather unite all of the blue ones in one kingdom. Someone stop Crete. War Machine is seeing Crete run away. Is Crete... They are already at war with whom? Oh, Crete is going for it. Look at that. They're going for the horn. And nothing appears to be stopping them. Although, of course, again, I want to reiterate one thing. Crete right now can go down there. But it has to be said, if, for example... Wait, Crete was yellow, right? Yeah. If green is strong enough, and they are very strong right now, look at that, they just took Tripoli. If they are strong enough to beat Crete up in India itself, then this first sprint towards India means absolutely nothing. That is really what it comes down to. Can they keep it together once they get to India? I think the yellow team may have chosen a strategy that takes too long. They're nowhere near a kingdom, by the looks of it. Terra now fully united, which is good for him, of course, but he has to defend against the Marrakeshi revolt, which is primarily annoying, I assume, and then he's also attacking, but that attacking is into tribal land, meaning creating a kingdom is very, very unlikely. Up here, these guys are the ones in the yellow team that are likely to, you know, create any sort of kingdom. Peach has conquered a province in the meantime, 17 realm size, quite decent. What are you doing here? Lol, white piece. What is happening here? 25 realm size in Susa. They are green, which already has a kingdom. Did they... No, Susa is still independent. They may go for their own kingdom. Oh my god, there's so much here. Defending. 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 Oh, Susa is under pressure. Provence says rude towards Susa. They are actually... Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. Provence getting pummeled by Susa, it seems. Susa is quite powerful. Look at that. King born. He was born this way. Appears to me. When will the next rehost be? It will actually be, you know, what about right now? Let me save the game. Everybody needs to restart, including myself, of course. That was the first third, so to speak. And so far, Crete has made some very smart moves. Purple could have easily perma-cock-blocked Crete, but they didn't because they had their own rebellions. Had they not risked that, it could have worked out all in the favor of Purple. But now it is Crete that has actually already, you know, is making their way towards Africa. And successfully so. Purple, on the other hand, lagging behind, it seems. I can see right now in the blue team. Fuck, help me. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let me just rehost. And then we're going to take a look at that. Again, the goal is to get to India, more specifically to the kingdom over here in Lanka. But whether that will actually happen is questionable. If you are the closest team to be to India, then you also win. So, you know, that is also something that already is enough. But it looks like Crete will actually get there fairly soon as well. And if they can establish themselves, then that may mean the absolute victory for that team. Now, let me just post the ID here. You know what I can't wait for? I cannot wait. There we go, everyone. I cannot wait for CK3 multiplayer. You know, with Hotjoin, with all of the quality of life that we are used to by now. Incredible. How can one participate? Yes, in Discord. So there's a Discord channel where I will ping, you know, whenever we host a multiplayer game, and you can sign up. And there's a high chance that you will get in. These are 30 players. I think like 60 or 70 signed up, and about 10 literally dropped out today. Like, not, I mean, that's a bit of a hyperbole, I guess, but maybe like 5 or 6 dropped out today. So like, if you would have been there, then you could have definitely rejoined as a substitute at the very least. Unless they kill Crete, I think yellow is gonna take it. I can see that, but I do want to say again, for example, the entirety of Sinai right here and all of this stuff over here in Arabia, there's so many provinces, so many enemies to declare a war against without even clashing against green, against yellow, I mean. Crete is yellow. To get down here and to get to India, I think it's all still doable. I, in particular, think that green has an amazing position, of course. Yellow, again, has a very quick start, a very strong start here with Crete, but green, excellent start for themselves, already have a kingdom, are already united. After that, I would argue purple, probably with the best chances, despite failing in the start here against Crete in particular, or rather, well, against their own rebellions, and then Epirus came in and was just like, I'm gonna dunk on you. And the dunking they did. Yellow, I'm not quite sure yet. I know Crete is, of course, Team Yellow as well, so them going over there, let me actually just do this. So yellow, Crete is of course also yellow, so this is a team action, but the actual team of yellow is very far away from actually joining up with Crete. Whether that will work out is a different topic, I think. I think maybe one way to do it, and I don't want to give them any ideas here, right? But if yellow were to form a kingdom, right? And one of the king, or one of the, any of the yellow players in that kingdom were to declare a war for half of Crete, so the actual island, Crete could immediately give up, and then since they border each other, they could join. Although I actually do not know the particular rules around when you can swear fealty in Shattered World. You may be able to do it a bit more freely. We were able to see Milan join the Kingdom of Bohemia, which is, I mean, not connected by anything. Maybe they can just join here, like, all in all. I'm not actually entirely certain, but you know how it is. You know how it goes. Hello, one proud Hungarian, one proud Iranian. I love your names. Absolutely beautiful. One proud Hungarian in particular, of course, I have seen quite a bit on the channel. I think, and maybe I'm misremembering it, but one proud Iranian, I cannot remember the username. I usually remember like every single username. Just in general. But nice to have you. I don't want to say anything else, of course. Just if I can't remember you, then my bad. Red is doing very well. I think red has it. I recognize that profile picture. It may be Åland speaking. I don't even know if that is how it's pronounced by the way. Åland. Oh, I'm Swedish and I produce the games and I live in Åland. Yeah, that sounds about right. I just did the accent test and it checks out. Oh man, poor Talos. Poor frickin' Talos, dude. That gotta hurt. Alright, everybody ready up? Everybody loaded in? That's the first question I should be asking. No, okay. In that case, readying up has no purpose, but all the players are here, to be fair. Terra has a good record of winning. He has to have a plan, right? I mean, Crete going so early for India despite being so isolated has to be... Maybe they tested it. There were a couple of test games in the Discord, you know how they do that sometimes, and I feel they must have tested it, so I assume that Crete could swear fealty to a yellow kingdom, which I see as kind of the only way to actually get this done, as far as I'm concerned at this time. Alright, only 2 people to load in, that's fine. Wolfstone talking to Peach about a pact. Wait a minute, Wolfstone is, I want to say, team... Only I knew. Peach? Dude, I can't remember. Peach is blue, I think? Peach is green, and then Wolfstone is blue. So blue, 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 green. Green, green. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, what happened here? Wait a minute, what happened here? Why is he only a count? Wait, excuse me. Let me just check this out. I just want to make sure, because like if we load in with the wrong character, that would suck. Not pointing any fingers, but someone already did that today, and we don't have to do it again. Skillful future. We're gonna find someone to replace Red's missing player. Is someone in chat right now that wants to join this and is in the Discord? That can immediately load in and be a player for Red, I think in Finland. Why skillful future? Oh, Ethan Gaming. Good rename. One product reigning. Good name. Skillful future almost loaded in as the wrong character. Good thing we didn't have that happen. Ethan Gaming, of course I remember that. That's a good rename right there. Perfect. Alright, so. Can't see anyone in chat rejoining yet. Red, I'm sorry. Anybody pinging me here about wanting to join Red? Hello there. Wanna join Team Red? Okay, we can wait a second here. Alright, don't worry. Listen, it's Friday. What are you doing here? Okay, I'm gonna ask one more. Join Team Red. Let's see if we can find one. I don't think anybody's coming. I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes. Chat, tell me about what you ate today. I had wonderful paprika chicken, and also I don't know why I said paprika instead of paprika, but hey, listen, hey, it's bell pepper, okay? That's all it is. For the Americans out there. And I think we may find yet the red player that we have been missing. Alright, we're not getting a red player. I could have joined if you pinged me literally 15 seconds later, earlier. Unfucking lucky, my man. Right, here we go. We're in. Imagine being purple. One from Hungarian, you actually almost gave me a heart attack. When I read OPB joins Team Red, I thought, did I fucking select the wrong character? I didn't. I was actually insanely scared right there that we would have to rehost for no point, for no reason whatsoever. Alright, I'm just gonna unpause here. What's happening? We have a 13-year... Oh, where did his father go? His father died! A mangled mess! That is so unlucky! No way! Oh well, it's not too bad. He's, you know, 13 years old. It is really what it is. Crete is still going for their war, of course. Epiro is now also expanding, attacking Nürnberg, but that is Bohemia itself. I think they're just blobbing out there. Can they? Wait a minute, let's just check this here for a second. What is your religion? They're Germanic. They hold 3 holy sites. Bohemia holds 3 holy sites. Let me take a quick gander at this. They were allowed to convert, I just want to make that clear. Very much allowed to convert. 59 moral authority. He only needs the piety. If he were to gain the piety, he were to be able to reform the Germanic faith. That would be a huge step for Green. A gigantic step, quite frankly. Thai food, oh man, I haven't had Thai food in a long time. I'm eating pizza right now. What kind of pizza? I hope it's like a pineapple pizza or a burger pizza. Dude, don't tell Zero Trips. He's sometimes here in chat and in the Discord. But I love hot dog pizza. You know, now that I think about it, he knows that. He actually is aware. And I like, by the way, that we can play on speed 3 here. That's pretty good. Ooh. Big fat Toulouse right here. 34! Come on, just declare a war against one of your teammates. Just do it. You will literally be able to create a kingdom if you do that. Just do it. Stop being so coy about it. Could they theoretically go and reform Tengri? I don't think Tengri is possible. How's Slavic doing? I don't think Slavic is possible, I'll be honest with you. It does not look like we're gonna see any of that. At the very least, I suppose it would surprise me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one? Down there. Yeah, I honestly... I mean, we have this under control, we have that under control. That is a good step, but then this and this and this are not under the control. Yellow Tara Reed. Conquest is going well. Nobody's interrupting him and his name. He already named himself. Sri Lanka number 2. Thank you, OPB. He went to sleep. I hope that having a wonderful good night's sleep. Hope you sang him the song of the man in the moon. I think that's a song that like more people than just Germans know, right? Like the oh, I can't even remember. Oh, Lalelu, nur der Mann im Mond schaut zu, wenn die kleinen Kinder schlafen. No, you know, different melody obviously, but that's the idea. I don't, you know, oh shit, I can't remember. The other one, Mama hört die Schäfelein, right? That's a song that English-speaking countries at the very least have, right? Shit, let me actually Google that. I'm interested in that right now. Give me a moment. We're gonna return to the game. Mama hört die Schaf. That's the fucking... Dude, I actually forgot about it. English. Is there an English version of this? I don't think there is. Damn. I thought we shared that, actually. I thought that was like a shared song with other, you know, nations, cultures. Whatever you want to frame it as. Homemade pizza with pepperoni, chicken nuggets, and extra cheese. My man. I would eat that. And also the king is dead, apparently. I assume Bohemia. Isn't that the same dude? Wait, Provence is somebody else. Ah, he died. King Papa Smurf. Who's lagging behind you, Shrek? You coward. Why are you not... Why is Skillful Future not doing it? German boy, nice name and welcome. By the way, if you are subscribing to the channel and I, like, don't see it, I'm sorry. It's at least, I guess it is announced by popping up on the side. My god, Shrek. What happened? Computer exploded. Only here in spirit. We have a war over here by Croatia. I think Croatia is tasked with creating the Purple Kingdom, but only at 24. They are very far away from actually doing this. Purple is very, very far away from assembling a kingdom. They have to be quite pressured. And look at that. Look at how Bohemia is blobbing. That is incredible. He's already at 334 piety. They will 100% reform Germanic. No doubt about it in my mind. That they will be able to do this. Crete, on the other hand, look at that. They have landed. You can't really stop them anymore. Very smart moves. Somebody once told me the world's gonna lag me. That's right. Ah, Rettich. Very, very nice. Keep it up. I will tell you, considering we don't have Santa Claus in around, I don't think we'd have a man in the moon. We also, and I can't speak even for all Bavarians here, it is a very regional thing. Everything about Germany, if you haven't like noticed that, and I don't mean this in any like political or nonsensical way, but everything in Germany is very regional. We have literally, I think, what was it, like 99 words or something? 120 maybe? I can't remember. There was a very nice map. But we have a huge selection of words for the end piece of bread that will exactly tell where you're from. And we don't have Santa Claus in much of Bavaria. I mean, I guess these days, probably, but it, at the very least, used to be, and still is in many places, the Christ child. If that is the correct term in English, which is, well, let's be honest here, it's probably not, but yeah. I sang him an Icelandic song. It's based. It's very cool. Look at him. Look at Iceland just vibing. They have the... the highest devil worshipper is vibing in Iceland. Having a good time. Yeah, look at... I really like what I'm seeing here from Team Green. So super solid, already being fully united. Now it's just a question of reforming the faith and then launching their assault towards India. I think Green is in an absolutely excellent position. I don't know if we're gonna see purple here in any way going against that. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. All of them now under one banner. I think Cathnarian is like the designated... Are any of them the designated Create a Kingdom region? Because like none of them are actually going for any of the big parts, and obviously they can't go for anything when it comes to the de jure kingdoms because they are way too large on purpose, I might add. Oh man, yes, to defend. That slows down Team Blue so much. I'll be real with you, I do not understand, and this is not criticism, it's always difficult to coordinate this stuff in multiplayer. At speed 3, it's rapid, you know? Bam, 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 bam. The shots keep being fired, but I don't understand why he couldn't just attack one of his teammates. He needs a single war, he needs one holding. And then he could form a kingdom, go on, invite his fellas, and then he would be good to go. Strange, very strange. I thought Blue would now have a kingdom by now and then, you know, start beating up on others, but apparently they reject that notion. Kingdoms are for suckers, and look at that, he's going for Muscat. There he is. Damn. Crete is actually doing it. Right now, definitely the winner yellow. No doubt about it. Can you check the Discord? Let me see. What's going on here? Meeting hall. I understand see, that's the thing. I set very explicit rules, very explicit organizational stuff. But I guess I should have been more explicit about what I like don't forbid. Because what we forbade, let me explain this. What we forbade was picking Germanic characters for the starts. So essentially, we had the teams pick, right? For the people that, you know, are not in the teams. We had the teams pick 5 teammates, but only one of which was allowed to be Germanic. This restriction was only for picking. There's no rule in the written rules or anything that has anything to do with religion in any way whatsoever. I didn't actually disallow anything in terms of religion because I was thinking that is not, you know, like that interesting. Everybody can reform the religion, be it Germanic or not. They can all get very, very similar perks at the very least to Germanic. That was my thought at the time. I didn't forbid anything when it comes to converting. I cared for the picking so that every team has access to Germanic. I was not interested in having an entire team take everybody that is Germanic. I was interested in going and making it so that everybody has access to Germanic. Whether they then go Germanic as a team, I didn't want to say no or yes to. That is entirely up to the teams. But there appears to be a misunderstanding. That is always very, very unlucky. I hate when misunderstandings like that happen because it's like so unnecessarily making one team worse off. But I just want to reiterate, I never said Germanic isn't allowed to be converted to, for the record. It's extremely hard to coordinate. Maybe talk to them during next Rios if they don't form a kingdom until then. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You do. I like that you're enjoying it, Rettich. I just had to type something out. Okay, wait a minute. I have input right here right now. Okay. Let's take a look at that. I saw the red team talk about essentially being done. It's just they have such small realm size. I can't give them any other player because I didn't find anyone, sadly, and I need to speed it up. Crete is in Oman. Yellow is absolutely pulling through here. That is crazy. You have Tengri here still? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Yellow's tactic is clearly working out, seeing how Crete is kicking ass, but... Seeing what is Purple doing at this point? We have... So, Swisscant is clearly the designated become a king, right? For Purple. But how is he gonna do that in time? Oh, he is attacking multiple people. Is that all of those others his wars? Yes. Oh, that is huge then. His team is now pushing Croatia to blob so damn quickly. And as you can see, he just expanded right next to one of his teammates. Purple is now putting it together. And I think now he's going to declare war on a purple player so that he can then continue growing. Right? That has to be like... That seems the smartest move here. We may see a purple kingdom soon. Blue kingdom? Kind of likely, but like I'm not really seeing it. Maybe he... I don't know. Bohemia at 451. They are getting there. Oh, that reminds me. You know what we didn't check? And yeah, look at this. So I think... But how? I think Tara is meant to be the one to reform the Slavic faith because he has so much piety. But he's not getting the size to become the king, and unless he's the king, he's not going to reform the faith. Realistically speaking. I mean, maybe he has an ace, you know, lying around somewhere, but right now I can't really see it. Spezza can get 7.5k troops. Ooh, Drog, definitely rejoin please in the next rehost. That would be absolutely excellent. What is the prerequisite to win this session? So, the idea is, they all started over here, it was limited where they could select their characters, and the more provinces you hold in Raichur Doab, which is the kingdom that includes Lanka, the more you hold in that, the more you win. So, you know, whoever holds the most is the winner. If nobody holds anything within this kingdom, which is now unlikely, seeing as Crete is going for Muscat already, if nobody holds anything in it, then whoever is closest, whichever team is closest. We got 5 teams, yellow, red, green, purple, and blue. Right now, I would say yellow, I would say guaranteed yellow is in the lead because Sri Lanka 2.0 is blobbing over here and they haven't taken it yet, but they are definitely going to take it. Muscat will fall to them. Yeah, look at that. Good moves by yellow in that regard. And my god, this game keeps slowing down. Ah, oh, wait, Spezza? Ah, Spezza is going to be the yellow kingdom. Really? He has almost 3 duchies. He has almost 3 duchies under his control. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that logic. But can you reform the faith? Also, Strauex. you need a computer update. Can you also reform the faith? Because I think that is like one of the, if not the main question. Let's take a look at this, right? Tengri, they will never be able to reform Tengri. No way yellow can reform Tengri. Slavic is much more likely. But does he have the... Will he get the piety? He's 25. Oh no, you know what? He's super young. I didn't realize just how damn young he is. And I'm not sure that Bohemia will actually be able to reform Germanic now that I look at it, because he's already 46. Yeah, alright, no, I think that High Chief Vlastislav the Frog of Portugal will probably be able to reform the faith. If they get the kingdom and everything together. Now, the Team Blue, on the other hand, I'm not getting wise about this. I don't see... Wait a minute, maybe... You have your troops up? Anything? Like, anything that I can go by? Doesn't look like it. Bohemia, in the meanwhile, still, I think... Oh, what? Look at that! They're blobbing! Bohemia is going all the way for Fars. And that is the big move. This is what I was talking about. There was a lot of talk, and I mean a lot of talk, previous, or prior to this game beginning. So much talk about whether the first one to get to India is simply the winner. Whether that is what decides, you know, who wins and who loses. And I said, I don't think that's how it's gonna go. Because while Crete, of course, is already over here, I mean, Crete is blobbing very nicely, Crete is doing their utmost to win this, we now have a united, incredibly strong green going for Persia. That is such a super strong foothold. I honestly, there you go. Wow. Look at how quickly this war was won. Incredible, and he's at 590 now, meaning that he will be able to convert it simply by virtue of conquest. This is huge. I think blue is... no, green. Are they green? Green is definitely pulling ahead now, even being closer, technically speaking, because they haven't taken Muscat yet, than Crete is. That's a huge move. That's a gigantic move. And now Epirus has the province under their control. Aiden and Drog, whoever wants to go in first. We need one for red. Red currently, I think, a bit lost. And, you know, Talos, I feel very sorry for. Not working out the way that he deserved to have it work out, I will tell you that much. Then we have Orland. Also, quite sorry for that. Because this was meant to be a player, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, we have Gotland, which also just sucks for the player. I'll be... wait, what? Where is the player? Is he the player again? No. Oh, he's a kid. Felis Cartus, I'm so sorry. Hard times on Team Red. And did it happen? It happened. Yes, it did happen. King Jurek of Croatia has risen. And look at that. My god, these borders are horrible. Actually, real bad. So bad. Portugal now has 2 duchies. Surely we'll be able to get the third one in no time. Is that Algarve? Oh, they don't have Algarve under control yet. So they would need one more conquest before they could even get the Kingdom tier title, seeing as he isn't even close to 35 realm size. Everybody else, this is actually interesting. The yellow team went for the duchy requirement to create a custom kingdom, whereas everybody else went for the realm size. Oh no, what? Wait, what? Wait, why? Huh. So wait, so yeah, okay, this is purple getting together now. And purple is slowly but steadily... so they're going Germanic now. They're still African and Hindu. Yes, purple is like trying to get the amazing province that is Constantinople. I mean, Constantinople is... look at this stuff. That is absolutely golden. You want that under your control. I can see that. No doubt. And look at that. Muscat has now fallen. Is he already jumping ahead? He actually has assembled quite the army. Right here. But whether he could hold against Bohemia isn't something entirely different. My god, Strau, XX and Muritorka. We gotta work on that. Portugal will just go around Africa. God, I wish that was possible. Let me just check. I don't want to miss anything in Discord. Not that I miss anything like important and then all of a sudden they are like, wait, what the hell? See that Rettich has joined the Discord. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so let's actually get back into the action. I was just checking up on Discord, not that I, you know, somebody says, hey, I just spilled Coke all over my keyboard and now I have to snort it, so like I'm gonna drop out of the game, and I didn't know about it. What would happen, huh? You know, can you be a nice boy and stop raiding me? See, blue team still has no kingdom. The next Riost, without a doubt, I will take a look at that. Something is strange. What is happening here? Can't get it. Like, I'm looking at it. He doesn't have access to 3 duchy tier titles. Have you guys noticed, by the way, just how disgusting the colors of the custom kingdoms are? My god, Croatia and Bohemia, what is this? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. And there we go. The first move into India is being made. Actually, both 2 moves into India are being made. Are they for the exact same goal? They are. Crete about to be cockblocked once more. The second time. Oh no. The second time. That's the benefit of having an incredibly strong, very early kingdom. The quick, but very weak Crete can't really withstand that, I don't think. Drog, so you would be joining as a red team. And I think you would be like this. And honestly, it's fine with me that you would take this over, but I'm pretty sure this was meant to be a player. But anyway, it could also be those. I don't know. You should ask the other players once the time has come. Actually, I'm not going to rehost right now, but I will give you the red team role so that you can join their team voice chat and communicate with them. Then we can find out about the details of their plans, if there are any. I hope that they are having fun. I think that is the primary requirement here. He only has one duchy at this time, but I think he is almost able. He could create this one, and if he takes Sudovia, he could create another one. So he would almost be able to create a kingdom as well. Whether that actually will happen is something else, but now look at this. Bohemia is going all the way for Goa. Smart. It's incredibly smart. And with that, we would have a definitive lead for Bohemia. And listen, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you. I was reading every single team chat, of course. Sometimes I just look over the messages, and there was a consensus in the players that, were going in. And that consensus was green is too split up. They can not win. It is impossible for them to win. And now look at them. Look at them cleaning up, destroying their opponents. In CK3, which parts of the map should be given more attention and have more flavor added to them? Oh my god, you're asking questions that require years of response time. So, my personal pet peeve, where I'm like this, like 100%, it's not really acceptable the way it is, just because it is like so bland. For such a major focus, it's Islam. When I am in Cordoba and I declare myself Caliph of Cordoba, and the Caliph over here in Baghdad says, that's cool, we can still be friends, who cares? That's not right. That's not how that should work. That's just, that's just not how the entire idea of a caliphate works. But there's no mechanic there, because like CK2, the very early rework of Islam, or rather the making it available for sort of Islam, was super early on in the development cycle of CK2, meaning it wasn't really revisited. It needs a rework. It needs a serious rework. Also, Strau XX, I swear to God. That's crazy, please. Save me. Other than that, I think when it comes to like a region, like the actual map, I would like something for the HRE. I think the HRE, being as granular as it was, deserves a more granular approach in its provinces. And beyond that, I would also really like more provinces in Asia Minor, to Iraq and to Iran, as well as in Hispania, just because those are insanely interesting regions. You have all the Turkic conquerors coming in, and then the Mongols later on, and over here you have the Reconquista, all of which I think warrants more provinces, because there is more action, and there will always be more action than, for example, no insult of course, but for example in Russia. There's just not that much going on historically when it comes to, foreign influences to invaders, that sort of stuff, and I think it would be neat if we just had a situation, where all of those have a lot of provinces, just so that we can take a more granular approach to borders and to regions and to cultures and to religion, all of that sort of stuff. Croatia's color is Hungary's? No, it's not. No, it's definitely not. I will... Nah. Hungary's color is more like this. More like these. Red Ruthenia, good name by the way. Why is this under your control? Wait, what? Is that just actually the duchy name? It is. Like the actual duchy name though? Wait a minute. Good to know. So there's a lot when it comes to reworks. I could talk hours and hours and hours about it. I don't think that's a good idea. They're still having this rebellion here in Purple Realm. And my god, are they actually being beaten? And it has been reformed! Oh, I did not see that! What are the doctrines here? So, what do we have? We have a Filkir. Who is the Filkir? King, High Chief, Duke, Duke? Why are you called King? Probably culture related. Filkir. Filkir Armin. A random guy. So it is bureaucratic. Okay. What else happened here? No, not Old Germanic. Get out of here. Straux, I actually like need you to speed up. Or maybe you will have to drop out. Because like my hand getting very tired. Can you like close any processes or like not watch the stream in case you are, stuff like that? The Filkir can call for a Great Holy War. I don't know if you're gonna see that. They can still prepare invasions, so that sounds like Sons of Ragnarok all here. Rulers follow the Norse principles of adventuring and seafaring. Oh, actually, the Filkir is held by a secular ruler. I think they picked temporal and just handed it over to a priest. My god, Straux, please. How is India going? Not yet conquered. The war is actually still going on. What? Wait, Sri Lanka number 2 is sieging them down? Where are the troops of the Greens? He has 5k troops available to him. They are leading troops in Cremona. Interesting. Why? Where are the troops? Oh, and he died. Epirus died, merely a child now. I can't see where the hell they have their troops. Oh, look at that. Wait, that's Bohemia? Oh yeah, that is Bohemia. Oh, there they are. 2 Sicilies. See, this is what I was looking for. Sicilian Blue, under the leadership of Blue Man, has created a kingdom now. Meaning that the intention the entire time, now I get it, wasn't for a kingdom to be created in Aquitaine, it was to be created in Sicily for 2 Sicilies. I get it. 18 more piety. What are they looking for here? What? Piety. And he is now Reformed Germanic. So we see a huge jump now to Reformed Germanic. Why 18? Oh, to convert. Right. He wants to become Germanic, I assume. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but it feels like Sri Lanka number 2 actually outplayed Bohemia, and I don't even know how. I do not understand in what world that makes sense. Now let me take a look here. We now have kingdoms of all teams, I think. We have Portugal, Bohemia, 2 Sicilies, Croatia, and Lithuania is a duchy. So we almost have all teams with a kingdom. That is the correct way of phrasing that. Green Reformed, if they did, you really should check out their doctrines. I'm their dropped out player, I know what's up. Yeah, they did indeed reform. And it looks fairly standard to me. Rulers follow the Norse principles. Yeah, that looks quite like a very standard Norse reformation. Matrilineal marriages are not allowed. Is it actually agnatic? Might be. My god. Strau XX, please. I require the cooperation of your computer. I guess we're gonna stick to speed 2 then. Let me read chat here. Until when does it go? So we are going to play until 9 PM and probably like 9:20. So 9:20 PM CET, which is in about 1 hour and 40 minutes. And whoever is closest or holds the most provinces in the kingdom of Reizhodoab wins. That is the win condition, and my gosh, XX. I gotta tell you, I think next rehost, I might actually have to tell you to leave the game. I'm sorry to do it, it's just actually like way too much, my man. Usually it stops, you know, usually it stops lagging. But not in this case. And yeah, look at that. Yellow is now unifying. Doing their part for the struggle. Slovenian, I love that. Okay, wait a minute. I actually wanted to check out the Purple Rebellion, but I think it is over. So they must have gotten away with it. So, what is happening here? They are now going for Cairo. Purple is making their moves towards Africa. They are Germanic as well, so the Germanic Reformation straight up made it so that every team now gets the benefits from it. Every single team gets the huge coastal conquest and everything benefits from it. I think in future multiplayer games, I don't think this is a balancing issue with this one, it just makes it so that nobody else will reform religion, but in future ones in Shattered Worlds, we will make it so that reforming Germanic is forbidden, and so is playing Germanic, just so that everybody else, you know, gets a shot to make strategies about reforming their own faiths instead of all going Germanic, which is, you know, it's the most powerful move. I mean, I understand. Makes a lot of sense. Well, they're actually not going to get it. It's crazy to me that Crete is pulling this one out. Wait a minute, give me one moment actually. I think I need a vassal of Epirus, please. There you go. Where the hell? Did they just give up on it? Did Bohemia just give up on the idea of Goa? Oh, yes, they did. They're instead going for Valabi, so we are going to see a clash between these different factions, and I think this is actually perfect because Sri Lanka will be able to join the Yellow Kingdom. Meaning we are going to see a clash of kings. Or a clash of clans. If you don't know Clash of Clans, it is an extraordinary mobile game where you can enjoy your time by clicking things. I actually have never played it, so I can't even do a fake advertisement. It's so easy to take France as the HRE, they have way too many troops with the right amount of martial, yeah. The HRE is very strong and doesn't really show the decentralized character at all. The Reformation was supposed to be with a Natic clan, so other teams can't join reformed religions so easily. Oh, so they accidentally did the opposite? They forbade being a woman instead of forbidding being a man. Oh, I get it now. That would have been so much smarter. And I don't, you know, like, things happen. Oh, and he just... Oh, the dude that we were in just died. That's okay. Look at that. Sri Lanka has done it. I doubt that we can speed up, but I will try. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. Oh my god. So he's going for Tarragona. Wait a minute. They are actually going for the Slavic holy sites, even now. Wait, but... Ah, but he doesn't have the piety. I don't think this is worth. If Spezza had the piety, I could see why they're doing it. You know, oh, and look at that. Crete joined the kingdom. So now we have two kingdoms over here. We have Portugal. We have Bohemia. Bohemia is still trying to grab some land in India. It has not yet worked out. They're going for Valabi. Remember, theoretically, Bohemia could go and kick out India. Theoretically, kick out Team Yellow, I mean. Theoretically, they could just ignore them and simply conquer more. The more they hold in the kingdom of Reizhodoab, the better. They don't actually need to kick out the opponent, they just need to be in a better position over there. And granted, it will be quite difficult, because of the distance between their kingdom and the very limited amount of boats. I mean, honestly, in this case, probably no boats. Is it Am I wait, who is... How are they getting... What the hell? First of all. What? Second of all. Who is leading the war over in India? Are they winning? Are they losing? What is happening here? Oh, come on, India. Look at this AI. They're just like... Hell yeah. Oh my god, what are you doing? Look at this. Seriously? Satrap Svedaya the Scholar. What are you doing, my man? Oh, wait a minute. Let me actually check this. Was he a great conqueror? He's a king now. You know what? We gotta give the red team a fighting chance, right? Drog, when I rehost, which will be in about 10 minutes, you are allowed to play this content great conqueror. And I think he's the son of a great conqueror, actually. There he goes. You are allowed to play this man. He's a Romover king with ambitions, but not much hope. But now I see actually, Red actually now has 7 people in voice chat. Damn. You know what? Don't tell the other teams. But I'm allowing 2 players to join. Unless I think maybe like one of them is leaving. I can't remember. Both of them are named Gotland. Lucky Lucas and Felix Carters are both named Gotland on Discord. So I can imagine it going either way, really. I don't get these wars. As troops marching over, they're in Auvergne. Snojmo? Coast of Sardinia? 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 What the hell is Bohemia doing? 2 Sicilies, what are you doing? What are your moves, blue team? They're going for Barcelona. Well, Provence, I guess. Ah, Barcelona actually holds that land. Why are they doing that? Can they not accept fealty here? Because the way I see it, they're now like, they gotta go. We have 2 teams that are now heading for India. One is already in India. The other one is almost there, and the other 3 teams aren't even moving anywhere. I'm checking Discord here, right? I'm looking at it, and I can't make sense of a lot of this, I'll be honest with you. I think what Bohemia is doing still is very solid, but Bohemia as the king just has such a hard time to actually get over there. Most of these troops are unusable against India. Can I actually go to speed 3? That would be insane. Yo, we may be able to do it. I can see Straux keeping up. And now Zurich. Damn. Was worth a try. Yellow, I will still tell you, I think yellow is like, I don't know, man. They have a super strong position with Crete and everything. They have a super strong king. Look at this, but like, I think he should just go Germanic. Because Slavic is pretty useless. Until they can reform it, but like reforming it with a king that has no piety is practically useless. Other teams, yellow is going to win. Focus on them. They have land in India. Is he saying this because purple is currently being attacked? I don't think they are. Retract that holy site, guy. Anti-yellow alliance. So Tara is indeed pushing for a win here. It was pointed out earlier. It does look like Tara will win this one. At least right now. The strategy of Crete going there, despite Crete getting attacked very early on, it seems to be working out just fine. But the way I see it, honestly, maybe I was wrong here. I feel like purple actually is in a much better position than I thought. it's very much easily possible to go all the way into India and take as much land as they can in the remaining hour. I mean, it's technically even more than 1 hour. It's like 1 hour and like 20 minutes maybe. They can easily do it, I think. Bohemia, ally the King of Purple. They are allowed to do that, I just want to point that out, but Yellow may be getting spanked here, although I gotta tell you, again, I don't fully understand. Oh, they appear to have taken something. Let me actually check that out. Maybe they just want to battle or something. Nope. Epirus has arrived. Bohemia itself as well. I wonder how Bohemia actually got here. Must have walked quite a bit. Oh yeah, look at that. And now Bohemia has their own foothold in India. I think Purple trying to make an ally out of Bohemia is a foolish action, because the true enemy, in my opinion, is not Yellow. I think the true contender for victory here right now is Bohemia. But if you play France, right, the entire debate, it's interesting to me. The entire debate about, you know, whether the HRE is over or underpowered, whether France, whether tribals. The thing about CK2 is, if you really want to, I think everything is overpowered. Nomads, I mean, I don't really have to talk about it. I think nomads are insanely overpowered and everybody recognizes this. Tribals, my god, you get so many free troops. Yes, they're garbage, but they are free. And there's so many of them. All the warrior societies alone, all the perks that you get from them, all of the leader traits, it's incredible. Feudal, I mean Catholic, you can see it in the HIP playthrough currently running. You can abuse the Pope. You can abuse every single main mechanic ever made. As soon as the Crusade Age begins, you are never going to run out of money. If you play a thing in a certain way, you will always be overpowered. And I mean, Islam, you can create a caliphate so easily and then you just invade everything. I think it's a game of overpowered, realistically speaking. In videos he keeps saying you coward. The AI behaves very cowardly. I'm just checking the Discord chat again to see anything interesting. So Bohemia is going to get their foothold. What are the others doing here? Purple's still doing the war for Cairo. I feel like that is a bit... I don't know. Might be wasted, might not be wasted. I like the name Yeed Empire. Now that is a name. How dare you excommunicate me? You got excommunicated by the Filke. Oh, I really like that. That's a smart move. That is a smart move, no doubt about it. And Terra is actually going wild. I am impressed by how aggressive Terra has been here. And how successfully aggressive he has been. I guess if he somehow manages to become the king of the Yeed Empire, he could reform the Slavic faith, although it appears to be quite difficult. I'm not quite sure that we're going to see a success there. Yellow is still in a good position, but honestly not the best. It's just a good position. I think the best position still goes to Bohemia. Bohemia, look at this. They now grab the... Wait, what? Oh no, they're still occupying it. So it's still not over. But Bohemia is going for it, and I think Bohemia can pull that off. Yeah, right now, I would, if I were a betting man, which I am not, I would put money on Bohemia. What just happened here? Wolfstone says uncool. Tell me about it. He won a war against Abruzzi and is now defending a war against AI and defending a war against AI. Why uncool? What happened here? Oh, I think he may have lost a leg due to a player. No, that doesn't seem right. Obamacare. We have the president of the United States honor us here. Do you say, because like in Germany, when somebody is no longer the president of Germany, you say President AD, which means außer Dienst, which means out of service. That sounds very dumb, but that is what you say pretty much. Do you say that for, do you say former President Obama or do you say President Obama? Who knows? Certainly don't. I can get claims from the Fylke on players, lol. Damn. It's an interesting move to have one centralized reformed religion. Even if you're not in control of the Fylke, I feel it is interesting. Consolidation of Evora. Ah, they're going for the Maldives. So Crete is further entirely pushing deeper into India. So that they, at the end, will hold more. I think Crete has the strategy of ignoring Bohemia. Bohemia may not have the same strategy. Bohemia may have a very different strategy. And oh my god. Holy War for Gascoigne. Aquitaine is under attack. Wait. No, he's under it. Nope. Wait, what? He is under attack. Oh, this is a great conqueror. Now I get it. Oh my god, it's a great Holy War. You gotta be joking. What a wasted great Holy War, first of all. But this is amazing. This is actually great. So the Fylke Armin, who is AI, declared a great Holy War against Aquitaine. I guess if you grab it, I mean, it is worth it. It's a pretty big kingdom. You get almost everything that the Great Conqueror holds. You don't get the provinces that are Champagne, but you get enough to make it worthwhile. Holy crap. Fascinating. Oh wow, look at how rich he is. Let's witness the Great Conqueror. Just, you know what, I'm gonna do you a favor, Great Conqueror. There you go. And now I just want to witness the Great Conqueror try to defend against the Great Holy War. Oh my god, they're actually getting so much support from the Tengri rulers. I don't think they can pull it, but let's see how this goes. Nedas Morozovas, yes, this is multiplayer. I just joined and boom, Yeet Empire. Yeah, that's the sign of that's the sign of multiplayer. Former president, good to know. Okay, interesting. Sorry, only now can I actually read the chat. I know someone asked this before, so I'm sorry, but how long is the stream will be? Because only 1 hour remaining and I don't find the charger. Actually it will be for only about 1 hour, like 10 to 20 minutes. Something like that. But I will also rehost right now. It is the time of the year to rehost. Let's just switch over. Be right back. And now we rehost. Damn. Bohemia has a really good shot at this. Yellow, surprisingly, a really good shot at it. I think, had they known that people are free to convert to Germanic, they would have done things differently. I wish it would have been clearer. That's, I guess, partially on my end. I should have just clarified it outright. But they're still performing very well. I do also think purple has surprisingly a shot, despite the very, very early setbacks. Red, I mean... Listen, I love red, but... Is that gonna happen? I don't think it's gonna happen. And then we have blue. Blue is having a difficult time. A strangely difficult time. They started in a very good position. They could have founded Sicily earlier. But I think they will soon all be able to join it. The kingdom, that is, the common one. And then they should be good to go. Alright, I was Aquitaine, I remember. I bet you're getting paid for rehosts. Actually, I'm not even running ads during rehosts because I don't have the browser open. I can only run the ads in the browser. Honestly, I don't make anything on the streams in terms of ad income because I just don't run ads. Like, it is monetized as a video, but I don't click the ad button just because I have the browser, you know, closed. Anyone needs replacement? No, actually. Not that I know of, anyway. Oh, wow. Tara, the sly bastard, already got in. I haven't even posted the ID, he just did it. Oh god, I mistyped. You know what, I have to type the ID again. Holy crap, he actually did it. Discord, stop telling me that I'm pinging 30 plus people, come on now. Time for all Germanic rulers to put aside the difference and unite against the common foe, the great conqueror and Aquitaine. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I see some interesting ideas in the yellow chat. I'm not gonna say it, because it's something that, unless I say it, people would never guess. I see some interesting idea in the yellow chat. Now let's let them load in. My god. What is the aim of this one? Slippery Cypher, welcome to the stream. So the aim is, there are 5 teams for 6 players each, and the aim is to hold as much territory down here in southern India as possible. There is a big de jure empire there that they need to hold territory in. And right now we have one province oh, actually. Yellow has 2 provinces in the southern kingdom. Green, Bohemia, has 1. Yellow right now is the winner. But obviously it's not over. We still got about 1 hour and 20 minutes to go, and everybody is now in the phase where they essentially have created their kingdoms. Bohemia, the Germanic faith has been reformed. The Yid Empire over here. Then we have, of course, Blue Sicily. Ah, 2 Sicilies, Blue Sicilies, I get it. Purple Phoenix over here. God, these borders are hideous. Red, big F in chat for red, I think. I think that is a fair thing to say. Bavarian is suspiciously reosted when only I have disconnected after I sent some donuts. Your coincidence. By the way, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. And here I am, back again. All the players are just finishing loading in for the finale, for the last third of this stream. What do you think, chat? Who's gonna win? Oh, look at that. I did not notice just how extensive the blobbing of Purple Phoenix was. They're essentially cock-blocking the blue team. I don't think Blue Sicily holds anything east of the Holy Land at this point. Ah. Interesting. That's a big drag. Already won the match. We actually switch. I don't think red can come back. Red will win. Bohemia. Yellow. Still with a bet on Terra. Let's see how it is. Muriturka is talking to Bohemia and Blue to kick the yellow ass. I gotta tell you. And don't, I swear to God, if you're playing this game, don't listen right now, okay? But I actually feel, I legitimately believe, in my heart of hearts, right? I believe that purple is trying to trick Bohemia and stop them from expanding in India. By making them an ally. In the fight against the supposed yellow threat, purple, look at this, purple can whoop, whoop, swoop in, take it all. Alright, everybody ready up. That's a spooky one. Orlan is ranked 2 in Warrior Lodge. I will always bet on Terra unless I'm against him. That's a pretty good logic. Come on, Swiss cunt. Here we go. Are Bohemia and Yellow different? Alright, let's go through the teams. It is now actually quite easy to tell who is which team because the kingdoms have formed. Bohemia is sadly on the map yellow, but they are actually the green team. Okay? I know that may sound confusing, but they are only visually yellow. So, Bohemia is the green team. Everything you see right here, even this tidbit over here in India, green. Okay? The purple phoenix has a pretty decent color. They hold land over here and then mostly right here. That is the team purple. Then we have team blue over here, Blue Sicily. They only rule this at the moment, but these are also team members. Then over here we have yellow. Para is also part of yellow. And you can see that yellow holds 2 provinces in India, making them currently the front runner. Were those all teams? Keep forgetting about red, don't I? Red has no kingdom yet. They are this. We shall see what they can do with it. If anything at all. Bohemia lift my excommunication. I might use your holy war as a brave son of Odin. Right, they got excommunicated. How is the Queen Awa, the destroyer, doing? He has a very healthy army. Oh, look at that. He's coming in. Oh, this is actually doable. I think Susa and Bohemia are gonna get trumped here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, the AI is trashing our players. How often do you see that? What an event. 9,000 troops in the center flank. And who's this commander? It's pretty decent. Direct leader, organizer. That is what you want to see in the commanders of your realm. And wow. I think she might win this holy war. And this is AI. I'm just going to accept that. That's fine. Can be a part of this. Don't you worry. How to conquer India. Choose the golden horde and the... See, the thing is... I actually have literally done that. You should check out the achievement run for... Oh, it was the Merchant Republic one. Yo, that one was so much fun because it's so nonsensical. It was the Golden Horde and the run was called, I think, like Merchant Prince or something. What? No, it wasn't actually. Merchant Prince is like, how much money can you make? CK2 achievements. Vasco da Gama. Who needs Vasco da Gama? What an insane achievement. I love doing that one because it required us to become a merchant republic in the Caucasus and then go and just conquer the coast of India. A lot of fun. I would recommend you do that if you haven't done that one yet. In the last couple of days, by the way. Oh, look at that. Sicily actually united. Blue under one control. Under one banner. Going into this. And they are now conquering parts of Egypt as well. Blue is coming. No longer falling behind. And you know what? Yes, I will of course accept all of these. Because that is the AI, and the AI is allowed to do that. A lot of people joining the Great Conqueror in their defense. For them. I love playing the Golden Horde, man. You know, it hurts me to think about the fact that there will be no Golden Horde start date in CK3, meaning it won't work. None of it will work. Oh, look at Sistan. Quite strong. I think there was... Aren't you a great conqueror? Yeah, you are. And yet you haven't achieved anything. I think this Great Holy War is over. I honestly don't see the Germanics winning. Look at this, my god. Oh shit, that's gonna be a fight right here. And I don't know, this is a bad pick. Hills and a river crossing. Good tactics for the defenders, good tactics for the players, that is, of course. But this flank will rout, and that may spell out doom, because it means that we can get the flanking bonus right here. Yeah, bringing in some reserves, but whether that will be enough, I don't know yet. Oh, this is unlucky for the AI here. But I think... Oh, this is... No, okay, they got it. These tactics actually did it. I'm not even kidding. Without these tactics, this would have been a loss for the players, despite river crossing, despite hills. But the tactics definitely cleared that one. Good for the players. Good for the players. They may yet win. What a waste, by the way. Literally like 6k troops are running around down here. What's the point of this? Portugal? Wait, you're the fake Portugal? This is Portugal. I guess Yeet Empire now, but you know the drill. Alright, let me just take a look here. I just want to make sure that what I'm seeing makes sense. Bohemia now also in control of 2 provinces. Good for them, meaning we have a bit of a draw situation here. We still have Purple Phoenix in a strong... Ooh, interesting move. Purple Phoenix moved their capital to Kolsum. Is that for mercenary purposes? It feels like that is so that they can hire mercenaries that have boats and spawn in over here. You're not... Yeah, you are AI. Very nice. Let me just take a quick gander at this. You're walking. That's okay. This wall. They are going... Alright, purple is working their way along the Horn of Africa, as it was done before by yellow, towards India. We're gonna have a triple threat deathmatch at the very least with the Undertaker, and I think maybe right after also Hell in a Cell, where the Undertaker will throw of mankind a gigantic cage. With the yellow, purple, and green. So Bohemia, Purple Phoenix, and Yeet Empire. I am in my home. Now what is Red doing? Red is doing their thing so far. He doesn't... See, the thing about this is he may be a great conqueror and he may be a king unifying the people underneath him, but he does not exactly have a lot of troops. Meaning that he is not all-powerful after all, and the Stormlands have risen. Gotland's still not player-controlled. What a shame. In which team is Wolfstone playing in? Sorry for seeing that so late. So Wolfstone is in the blue team. He is now also a part of Blue Sicilies. You can see that they have unified their realm quite successfully. Interesting move by Purple Phoenix. I assume it is a very strong move, but... Who did they actually hire? Give me a moment here. Who did you actually hire? No. Who the hell? No. I may be blind. Okay, wait a minute. I think I have to select you to actually see the mercenary band in the first place. There they are. Where are your troops? In Berbera. Yes, so that is exactly what he's doing. Do they have boats? Does the Rus band have boats? The Rus band... They don't have boats, so I assume he just either walked them down or for some inexplicable reason already had boats down here. I mean, it's not that inexplicable, I suppose. I don't know how many boats this one would give at this point, but it appears to already be filled, no new administration necessary, so that's how they are making their entrance into India. How's the Great Holy War going here? Should now be a defeat of the Great Conqueror. Yeah, look at that. She got absolutely stumped. Burgundy just joined the Electric Boogaloo, but I don't think that that is going to make a difference. I am worried. I mean, you know, we all know, we all feel for the red team, okay? I can't help them. It is what it is, but I am worried about the blue team. Can blue make their way into Africa and into India in time? They may be going for Rashid, but that's not going to open any harbor, meaning even if they were to declare a coastal war, which of course they can because they are Germanic, they have to walk. I don't know about that. How's the coronavirus in Germany? Actually not that bad. Like, I mean, it's pretty bad in comparison, but we didn't have any deaths yet, and so far it appears to be working when it comes to prevention and, you know, letting people know what to do and what not to do. For example, wash your hands, you filthy animal. But yeah, I've heard it's fairly bad in Iran. I hope that can get figured out. Death tolls like that are always very saddening, considering the circumstances. Sorry, I just had to shitpost. Okay, let's get back into the game. So plan failed. Felis Catus. I assume that this means the red team is, in truth, out of the race. Saddening. Could have been so different. Now, this Crusade, on the other hand, you're not a player, which is good, meaning I can jump into you to see the actual participation here. Bohemia is clearly the leader in leadership of this Crusade, and I think that means that they will get all of Aquitaine, which will make them insanely powerful. That would be wild. My god, please, speed 2. Out of all the things, Strau XX, I'm asking you. Just give me speed 2, please. Else I'm gonna die. Ooh. Is the plan of Team Red actually to work their way towards the Black Sea? Defending, yeah, that's always unlucky when the AI declares against you for no reason whatsoever, and it's just like, lol. Get annoyed, son. He is attacking Portocale, interesting. Is he doing it for piety? He may be doing it for the piety, although I'm not actually sure. He is oh, interesting. Terra choosing to be involved in the Great Holy War, although I don't think he has his troops raised. I suppose he just paying lip service. You know what I'd really like to see in Crusader Kings 3? I think it is one of those things, you know, I'm generally optimistic because I think they understand the game design flaws of Crusader Kings 2, where the issues are what makes the game in some ways a bad game. It's an amazing game, it's my favorite game of all time. I mean, you know, I've been playing it every day for ages now, but there are some fundamental game flaws. And I actually have a very good feeling about it. I know there's, you know, criticism here and there, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to whatever their take on it is, but I'm quite positive. But the thing that would really, really disappoint me, and I fear that it will disappoint me because I feel that this is going to be the case, I'm very afraid that we're going to see Crusades in the same way they are in Holy Fury. Let's be honest, we all really like the Holy Fury mechanics, right? Because you go, you have some troops over there for like 2 minutes of your playtime, and then you get infinite gold, you get free titles if you want to go down there, you get free permanent holy wars against everyone that is your neighbor. And now Blue Sicily, by the way, is asking to attack Bohemia. Ooh, Purple Blues versus Bohemians. Ay, ay, ay. But that aside, the game mechanic is really player friendly because the player always participates, the player always has a role, the player never has a bad incentive not to go down there. There's literally no reason not to serve in the Crusade. But that's just not how the Crusades worked. It's a really bad way to do the Crusades if you really want to do the Crusades. And I fear that CK3 will end up with a system that is essentially that. Ah, look at that, they're going for Hormuz here. So purple very, very soon going to be in India here. It's a very bad system to actually have the Crusades. I like to quote the idea that stands behind Knights of Honor 1 Crusades, where essentially the Pope says to one ruler, and it's simplified there because Knights of Honor is a more casual, more like action-heavy game than Crusader Kings, but the idea is the Pope comes and says, hey, you want to sponsor a crusade, my man? And then one of your armies will become an AI army, and will walk off to the Holy Land, sometimes pillage some cities, you know, wherever they go, and then eventually, maybe, potentially become a Crusader state. That is much more manageable, much more attractive, much more fun than what CK2 does, where it's just a troop spam. I really don't want the troop spam, but I fear that that is exactly what we're going to see. And look at that, by the way. Purple is being paid by blue, 2.5k gold. Quite a heavy burden to pay, but didn't I see someone that was super rich, but it was Milan. I don't know if blue even has the money to pay that. I think altogether they probably, no, they definitely do. Yeah, I see Obamacare, I see, no, who's this? Blue Man Group. Posed by accident again, don't worry about it. He's a good lad. I'm not too worried about that. I had one person, I literally, in all the MPs that we've done, I only had one person who was like, let me just pause the game always. And that happened once, we rehosted, never happened again. It has been a very, very good atmosphere so far in all of these multiplayer games. In around the schools are over for the next month and a half. I'm pretty sure Italy closed their schools for the next 14 days. And I think Germany's also thinking about it. I mean, you gotta be cautious about this stuff. You just have to be cautious, no doubt about it. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. I know it's like one of those longer rants, but you know, as someone that plays this game every day, I have very strong opinions about CK3, and most of them are actually positive, because I have a lot of hope for it. Some of them, I just look at it and I'm like, I could be very disappointed in this game. It's called the Boys Fleet. Is that the adjective, boys? That's so good. I could be disappointed. And I'm not saying that I will be, I'm not saying that you should be. If you enjoy the system as it is, that is good, that is excellent. You know, it's a game, hey? It's there, you know, for you to be entertained. If you are entertained, it's doing its job. But I gotta tell you, I would like a way different system from the current Crusades that we have. I would like a system where essentially, you know, you can witness an AI army fighting mostly AI. But it would be difficult to balance in case any player is down there defending against this AI army, but I'm just saying. I think there are different approaches that I would like considerably more. Man, I'm looking forward to Knights of Honor 2. I'm so looking forward to it. I hope in CK3 characters won't teleport. And they have addressed that. I think they're trying to limit it when it comes to like the teleportation, but I don't think you can properly limit it. Yazid, welcome back. I think there were only death cases with people that already had some problems and were fairly old. Yeah, so coronavirus, and listen, I'm just a YouTuber. I'm not a doctor. Go ask a doctor about this, right? But it is primarily dangerous for children, the pregnant, immune deficient people, old people, that sort of stuff. But you know, I personally think that like panicking about it is the absolutely false approach. I mean, in every situation when it comes to a virus, panicking is the wrong approach, but especially in this case because it impacts heavily very specific groups of the population, but we need to do everything that we can to make sure that it does not impact those groups in any meaningful way. Now, not much has happened except yet another land grab by the Yeet Empire. Oh, but the Yeet Empire is falling behind. Look at Captain Simcoe. I think this must have been a holy war. So we now have Bohemia going what I believe to be holy wars. Just a conquest? How did... Nope. Peace. Oh, Bohemia, good fucking moves. Yeah, I told you, Bohemia is the frontrunner. And this was definitely a holy war. You can see it based on this stuff being taken away. Conquered in a holy war. Yeah. Hot damn. And they are so smart. Bohemia is playing this insanely smart. And I gotta tell you, yellow as well. You can see it right here. Yachvena has a point here. Luki Max has some provinces here. And they are splitting all of these provinces up between themselves in Bohemia so that everybody has a point of entrance, a point of where they could theoretically summon, for example, you know, mercenaries. You can see that Epirus moved their capital, making sure that any mercenaries that they get will spawn over here. This is huge. Bohemia is playing it incredibly, incredibly smart. And also, apparently, Great Holy War is being lost yet again. Kidding me. How's this happening? Why is it still only -7%? My god. This Holy War is dragging on for way too long. Well, either way, very smart plays by Bohemia so far. Purple Phoenix is rising and they are moving into the right direction, but will it be enough? They're going for Honora and Croatia. is... No, that's just Purple Phoenix. So Purple Phoenix will get their first foothold in India, meaning 3 teams will then be present in India. What about the blue team? What are they up to? Going for Tabuk. The blue team is about maybe 20 minutes behind the other teams when it comes to reaching India. They are not that close yet. It's gonna be difficult for the blues. I mean... That's just, you know, the Reds obviously have it very, very difficult as well, but more power to them. They are fighting, you know, that's the spirit, really, that they have to show if they want to do anything here. Aren't I missing a team? Yellow team is doing fine, right? Seen that a million times already. They are doing perfectly fine. I mean, look at this stuff. Purple Phoenix is doing okay. Green team is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. Am I losing my mind? I don't think I am losing my mind. I think I'm just like... lost it. Ah. Yeah, okay. So I think at the end of this we will see 4 teams in India unless they start kicking each other out. Right now there are 3 there. I was a bit confused there primarily because I was thinking that I must have left 1 team out, but it's not true. Yellow, purple, and green are already practically in India. I mean, all of them almost. Purple with a bit of a slight delay. And then blue, almost there, and red, I mean, I hope they are having fun. I just want to reiterate on that. Even if you don't win in these multiplayer games, the most important part is that you have fun. As always. Hope B is under 10. No, by the way, children under 10 do get the coronavirus. I gotta tell you, I mentioned this in the... Oh, did I actually mention that in the Discord? I'm not sure anymore. But let me tell you one thing, okay? Here in Bavaria, we have, I think, like 80 confirmed cases now. Which is also why we have local elections on the 15th of March, and I'm gonna do postal elections, but that aside. We have 80 cases, maybe 89 now, I can't remember. Cases very close to me as well. Not personally, but in my vicinity, in my proximity, right? And I gotta tell you, I cannot believe that there are people that go out into a store and are like, I need to buy all the pasta. I went into a store today, no, not today, actually 2 days ago, I think. And I looked at it, I was like, I need milk and I need pasta. There was no milk. Why are people buying all this milk? What the hell is going on, dude? What are you anticipating? The zombie apocalypse? And why do you need milk for it? If there were a zombie apocalypse to happen, yeah? Would you really worry about drinking milk? What are you doing, buddy? You all have like office jobs, you have to go there every day, except Saturday and Sunday, of course. And you're like, let me just stock up. What are you gonna do? Not go to your job? Are you crazy? Nah, it confuses me so much that people would actually go, I need to stock up on this. I have no doubt that this is necessary. Why are you doing this, buddy? I'm gonna try to speed it up again here. How old is OPB? I'm 25 years old. 25 years of age. Gotta tell you, dude. When people buy up stuff, it's just like, first of all, what's the point? You're not gonna hide away, you have a job, you have to leave your house, my friend. And second of all, it's just like, I just wanted to buy some milk and some pasta, my man. How dare you? How dare you deny me the joy of both of these things? And also, by the way, I apologize for like not doing much, but the factions aren't actually at war right now with each other. They're just going for wars against India, and there's not many battles to show here. I'm just keeping this map mode updated so that we can see how many teams are actually here. So we have 3 provinces for the Yid Empire, and what I believe to be 5 provinces for Bohemia, with a Purple Phoenix moving in. Did they occupy all of this? Yeah, the Purple Phoenix will be in control of a province in India as well, meaning we will finally have 3 teams here. Take a look at the blue team. That doesn't look that good. They are just too far behind, I think, to actually catch up at this point. I think they're just too far behind, and also, my god. You would need a massive freezer and a generator to power it, but then why not get a cow? Hell yeah, brother. If you buy all, listen, if you go to my local stores and you buy the pasta, you are a coward. You are a coward. First of all, obviously you're actually doing it because you're afraid, and secondly, you just took away what I wanted to cook. How dare you? Dude, I gotta tell you though, it was like one instance. Other than that, there's not really any panic buying. At least not, you know, from what I've witnessed. I go to the store like every other day or every third day. I try to buy in advance. I live alone in my own apartment. And there's usually like nothing special, honestly. Honestly, this is something that I usually don't do. I don't really care about it, but I do follow general advice of medical experts. I mean, that's why they are experts, you know, they studied that stuff. And they essentially said, just don't touch your face, dude. Did you all see the meme about a lady announcing it and then touching her face, actually licking her finger to turn the page? Good meme, but I just, you know, I go out these days, don't touch my face whenever I need to go out and like do my stuff, be it university, be it shopping, be it just, you know, going out in general. And I don't actually care about touching my face. Like, I know there's like some people that are like, I would never ever touch my face, but I don't feel like that about it. And look at that, the red team has now unified their borders. Somehow I don't think it's gonna matter. By the way, look at these. Have I showed off the empires in this generated world? Look at Corsica. Proud, big Corsica. That's why OPB says coward all the time. Ay. Corona beer has lost so much profit. Ay. Drinks that anyway. Got him again. Alright, Purple Phoenix has grabbed more land here as well now. They are now situated quite well in India, and they are quite ballsy. I gotta tell you, this is ballsy. Doing holy wars here is dangerous because look at this. This is such a unified, such a centrally organized, such a strong region. They all have a decent amount of troops. Simco, I swear I can explain. Wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, he's in prison. Oh no. It was an accident. Akeem has been caught. Oh, and he's the last one. It is allowed to keep him in prison for 2 years. After that, he must be released. I did not mean to... Wait, did he? No, I don't think he did. Wait a minute. Did he? I think he may have. In prison rival? It doesn't say where they are rivals, so I'm not actually sure. But this is a ballsy move, but it is also an absolutely necessary move for the Purple Phoenix to actually make this happen. If they take provinces through Holy Wars, they will win. If they fail, then this is all over. Right now, Bohemia obviously has the advantage. They have the edge, and I think they are conquering even more. Yeah, indeed they are. But only for one province, if I'm seeing this correctly. I don't know what the Yi Empire is doing. Just hanging out. 3 provinces, I guess. Ah, the vassals are trying to do the overall work here. Seem to be going where they need this to be going. Blue, how are you doing? Yeah, blue just sucks for them. They have a good position, and even now they could go, had they more time, they could easily land in India and try to make, you know, to brew up some trouble, but as of right now, I don't even think that blue is going to arrive in India. Quite frankly, most of the coast is taken. Much more of the coast will be gone once some time has passed. And also, my god, these legs. Please. Is the goal to form a de jure title? No, it's just to hold as much land in this kingdom, Reizerdoab, as possible. Hell yeah. Right now, again, Bohemia is winning. They have the edge with all of these provinces, 5 at this moment. Then we have, in second place, who even is that? I'm forgetting. Yellow. Yellow with 3 provinces and good old purple with 1. Purple is very much trying to push as hard as they can. My god, dude. Go X, please. I'm dying. Dying! Oh, by the way, the entire discussion about like who was sick first, it really doesn't matter. Corona is highly infective. You know, that's just the way it is. Once it was like anywhere as a main phenomenon, it was unstoppable. That's just the way the cookie crumbles at this point. I think the health ministry in Germany said something about like having ready medicine, so medications, not vaccines. That's obviously going to take longer, but medications next month, I want to say. We'll see how it goes. Wash your hands, kids. But also, once Corona's over, keep washing your hands. It is advisable to do that just in general. And he's actually losing this war. What? Isn't the Bay of Biscay? What? What are you doing? Oh, look at that. That's a ballsy war. But Sri Lanka number 2 has a very healthy amount of troops. And I think he's gonna pull it out. It's a prepared invasion. That is so smart. Yo, that is huge. Insanely smart. Oh, and he may snatch it from Croatia. The Purple Phoenix gets cock-blocked right here. Also, Stormy Knight 69 is getting immortal, excuse me. He's not a bear. Don't lie to me. Nobody here is a bear. But is he getting immortal? Oh, and they are actually reforming Zunis. You know what? A for effort. Or are they gonna... No, they're gonna reform Romuva. A for effort, no, E for effort. You know what? That's not... A for effort is the saying, right? But it's not actually correct. I never thought about it. Yes. Alright, interesting. We may see Purple Phoenix getting cock-blocked. It is incredibly likely looking at it. You know what I replayed? Or, well, am replaying. Privately. Not, you know, doing anything. CK2. By FromSoft, creators of, you know, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, that sort of stuff. I've played all of the Souls games, of course, starting from Demon Souls, Bloodborne as well. I love them. But only after replaying CK2 can I actually appreciate just how good it is. It is so smooth, my god. So damn smooth, and look at that. Huge land grab by Purple Phoenix. Maybe this is what is going to decide this. And the prepared invasion is almost over. But there was no major battle, so doesn't mean anything right now. Oh no. Where are your troops? Oh, really? What? Amazing. Amazing troop management by the AI. Has them in Arabia. I mean, they can't cope with what is going on here. I understand that. I fully understand that. Can they fight? I don't think they're hostile to one another, right? No, they're not hostile. Meaning that Croatia can't even intervene here. The Purple Phoenix will not rise. The prepared invasion will go through, and that is a huge, an absolutely huge loss for the Purple Phoenix. This will be land that will be owned by the yellow team. Terra may be actually coming through, but Bohemia is not sleeping. Oh my god, we're seeing some big advances right here. So let's just count through once, okay? Purple Phoenix, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bohemia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have the yellows, 1, 2, 3. But if this prepared invasion goes through the way that it is currently looking to go through, we are talking about Reizerdoab, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's even more. No, it's not. Okay, it's 8. If this goes through, yellow leads yet again. My god, this is incredibly close. The Yeet Empire may yet win, but Bohemia is very solid, and I think Bohemia is the most aggressive and expansionary force. And by the way, the Great Holy War is still going. And Queen Ava the Destroyer is actually winning. How the fuck? I think people imagine this to be a bit easier. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? That is insane. Alright, well. That blows for Germanic. A for effort because A is the highest, right? But like, you know, the way it sounds. So like, I realize this. We do numbers instead. We do 1 to 6, 1 the best, 6 the worst. But the way like it sounds to me is like you say, you know, like you would say E because it's the starting thing, but you say A for effort. Couldn't you say A for amazing? All right, you know what? No, obviously I'm wrong. It's actually, it makes a lot of sense if you think about it, just because of the school system, but it did throw me off. Fair enough. What's the plot? Volga, welcome. First of all, good name. Second of all, so we have 5-player alliances. We have the kingdom of, did they name it anything? No. We have this kingdom, the red team, which is green on the map, but it is the red team. They are not doing much, so let's not worry about that. They are reforming the faith, which is cool, I guess. Then we have the green team, Bohemia, is yellow on the map, but don't worry about it. And they are quite strong. The blue team, Blue Sicily, right here, as you can see. Then we have the yellow team, called Yeet Empire. Tara here is also part of the yellow team. And then we have the Purple Phoenix, and all of them are competing to reach this de jure kingdom, Raicha Doab, over here in India. And whoever holds more provinces in this de jure kingdom at the end of this multiplayer session, which will end in about 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, 30 minutes sounds good. Whoever holds more wins. Get some special roles on Discord. Gets to decide whether Korkik loses all of his XP. That sort of stuff. Is a male ruler, blah, blah, blah. Why want a marriage between Sicily and Caravuna? How about a vacation to Tuscany, big guys, a female ruler? It's not the same when there is no chase. I will have all the heirs. I don't know, my man. They are actually erotic role-playing in CK2 chat. Can you believe it? Oh my god. And here you can see the absolute attempt of the Purple Phoenix to grab everything. Boom. Wait, what? Why would you even do that? It was Alright, this war still exists, but it is not going to be won. This war will be won by Sri Lanka number 2. Yellow will get the south of India. What is happening to blue? Let's talk about that. We haven't seen... Oh god, they're still caught up in this fight. That sucks so much. They just can't pull through. Blue is still stuck before Arabia. And also, this I need to speed up. Aha. Right. My god. Strau XX, please. Not like this. It takes 200 bucks to get the full experience. See, the thing is, they actually sold all the gameplay DLC last year for 15 bucks. I will never forget to quote that fact when people say I wish I owned all the DLC. Listen, I get it. If you can't buy it, like, that's perfectly. I get it, right? It sucks. It sucks that it costs so much, but it's 8 years of work and you could have gotten it for 15 bucks, man. That's insane. 8 years of work for 15 bucks. I bought Skyrim like 3 times. That was like 2 years of work. My god, Todd Howard. Straux, please. You gotta at least be able to run it on speed 2, my god. I'm dying over here. Why are we stuck? Lukey Max. Well. Donations turned off for me? Yes, Super Chat I believe is only active in about like 30 to 40 countries or something. You know, they roll it out slowly. It is the way it is. It's fine. I appreciate you all being here. Of course, I do appreciate donations. They keep the stream going. And all the members, I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be possible without them. But we gotta do what we gotta do. I know the drill. Listen. I understand. Also. Oh, shit. We actually have a player war. Wait, no, we don't have a player war. God damn it. Just when I was hopeful. So every team right now has the strategy of simply blobbing into India. Nobody tries to take everything or anything rather from anyone else. When did this war start? So when can it end? Show me this, please. Started in 1089. 1 year and 8 months. My god. Dude, Stroud, please. Losing my mind. Help me. How much is Tara's trade income? Let's take a look. He should make a lot of gold. That is, of course, correct. Trade income 157. So yeah, practically all of his income is from this. Likely financing most of the yellow team. Although, honestly, with pillaging, you can easily make that much money. We started in 1066, pillaging, like, especially, you know, over here, the Roman regions, that sort of stuff. There's a lot of money here. Make Tuscany the Filcarate. I dare you. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, and they actually caught him here. Granada caught them. Is that the right team, though? It is not. No, it is the right team. This battle will actually mean that they can close the deal on the prepared invasion. Look at this. Look at it tick up to 100%. Boom. The war's over. That is a huge boost. Boom. The yellow team coming from behind. But will it be enough? And I swear to God, Strau XX. Oh shit, they actually have an empire. The boys in green. They actually formed an empire. That's crazy. That's really good. I love that. They actually have an empire. They have the realm size. I like it. Is the color better? That's the nope. Horrible color. Horrible color. My god. Alright, let's count through again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? The Yeet Empire, leading by a huge margin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is Bohemia losing it? Ah, crazy. I actually thought that we'd see a close race here between Bohemia, but this prepared invasion actually moved so much. The question is, will we see other prepared invasions here? It does not look likely. Nobody's really preparing anything. They are just doing individual wars, which is of course understandable, but won't lead to the same growth. There's still so much to be conquered. The players technically don't have to go against one another. But I mean, you know, it wouldn't hurt. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, they're going crazy now. We have all or nothing here, I think. Where can I see? There we go. Look at that. All or nothing. How's Bohemia doing in that regard? Slow, very slow blobbing here by Bohemia. Only 2 active wars, it seems. What is this? What is this? Conquest. That's just a conquest, not that meaningful. I feel like we're gonna see the Yeet Empire here. Come out on top. Let me actually read chat here. Red team has been sabotaged by the RNG every single step of the way. I believe you. Can I assume that you can technically reform it soon enough? Maybe. Give all Indian counties as compensation. It's only fair. Not wrong. Actually agree with that idea. Aiden, thank you. That's a very nice thought, but don't worry about it. It's already crazy. Well, you know what is actually the craziest to me? The membership that is on the channel. Most of the members, and it's not a majority, it's a plurality. But the plurality of the members shows the Duke tier, which is equal to a tier 3 on Twitch. Which is the opposite of what I expected. I'm very, very thankful for that, no doubt about it. How much longer is the game gonna last? Another 25 minutes. Also forever. It's true. I could theoretically leave the computer on overnight, like nothing's stopping me there, I suppose. You know what's actually lovely? Every time I go live on YouTube, YouTube is like, we're taking it upon ourselves to send you an email that says now live on your channel, as if I didn't know. And even if I didn't know, if I got hacked or something, what am I gonna do about it? You know, often I check my mail like twice per day. My god, ShowXX, I swear to god. Oh shit. Oh my god, okay. Nice Purple Phoenix expansion here. 1. Come on, let me zoom in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Equal to Bohemia now, unless they already expanded some more, which they did not, but they have something coming. I'm just gonna, let me actually warn them here. 25 more minutes. Use it well. So now they know when the end time comes. We finish at 9:20 PM CET. There you go. Now they know. The time pressure has begun. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, look at that! Right, I already looked at that like ages ago. I forgot. Oh, look at that! He's doing it! Was that a holy war? Yes, looks very much like a holy war. Conquered in a holy war. Oh boy, and he can now just summon in. Oh, this is how they do it. Green is just simply handing over mercenary money to Emperor Osman the Fox. And Emperor Osman just destroys anyone standing in his way, although... Oh, this is just exactly in the kingdom. I was about to say, is this still there? But it is still in the kingdom. Interesting, by the way, that every single player has decided... That's also interesting. But interesting that every single player has decided that apparently it is time to not fight each other. It's just time to blob more into India and to try and be faster. I gotta tell you, I feel like maybe that's the optimal choice. In the end, if you fight against a player empire, it'll always be harder. Somebody else, you know, a third party may be the laughing winners. But I gotta tell you, I think they gotta risk some stuff here. And they're going for Uwal now. The blue team, honestly, the blue and the red team, thumbs up for trying all this time. And also, he failed immortality and lost a hand. Unlucky. Thumbs up for trying. I hope you are like actually enjoying the game. For blue, it is very unlucky. For red, it is also very unlucky that they apparently are never even going to reach Indian soil. I mean, what are they going to take? Look at it. Most of this coast that belongs to the kingdom, to the target kingdom, has been taken by any player team, be it the green ones or be it the purple ones, and of course then also the yellow ones. Yeah, look at all these wars. This is the stuff. What? There's his capital? Where? There? God damn it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so he's going deep into this, okay? The Yeed Empire. No, I don't want to see where you are. I want to see where your capital is. I don't understand this war, but I assume maybe it's a defensive one. But look at this. They are going deep. They are going all in at this point. We only have 24 minutes to go. And now they have to push. I will say I find it highly unlikely that an asteroid is going to do any meaningful damage anywhere in the world without everyone knowing about it. As in it being on the news before it hits. My god. Wait, oh, no, okay, this was just a vessel. I was about to say, did they actually convert to Shia? But no, they did not. Oh shit, dude. Okay, I actually gotta do yet another count. Yet another count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Okay, okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy shit, this is way closer than I thought it would be. We're actually looking at a situation where it could be a draw. I thought we'd have like one empire dominating. But no, no such thing. And honestly, again, props to Blue Sicily for pushing as hard as they can. And also, props to the amazing Great Conqueror that defended. Wait, what? No, that's Valencia, okay. That defended against the Bilke himself. Quite impressive. Spetze Yeet Empire says, lol, what happened? Tell me about it. No border changes from what I can tell. They are of course in many, many wars, but you know. And he's still walking over there. His character is still not even in India. What are you doing here, buddy? Tell me about it. Still the same old wars. Oh, he is not actually at war. Oof, wrecked. Wait a minute, what the? I think they just lost the battle against the AI. They're not at war with Purple Phoenix, are they? But a Hoss, why would they even bother with that war, to be honest? Oh, they... I think I get it. So, I think I may have missed an actual player war, you know that? That sucks. I think I may have missed one because I think that the purples just ruined the army of the Yellow Empire. Am I wrong here? I don't think I am. Also, I gotta speed up. God damn it, Garfields. Oh, look at that. Oh. So they are, as I understand it, not in a direct war against one another, but they are in a war. Or well, they are hostile to one another. At least I thought they were, but now I can't actually spot any of this. He's hostile to people that are not players. And there's no active war against him. I'm actually not sure. But what I do know is... Ugly Borders. The Boys in Green. Good name. Good name right there. If it is a draw, I demand a left-handed dwarf duel. I actually agree. They should definitely actually do that. Make custom characters and duel them. Same stats, same everything. Peace. I think his computer is like exploding. Look at that. You can make it, I believe in you. There you go. I got assassinated at 700 piety. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Wait, but he had the plague. Do we have a... I don't think we have a player devil worshipper, do we? That makes you just check something here. Nothing that I can see so far. Because like usually the plague is indicative of somebody giving it to you via the satanic order, but I don't think we actually have anyone in it. Hey, look at that. Terra is his own king. Look at him. Yeah, I don't think anybody is actually a Satanist. It would be against the rules, I will mention that, but I mean, first of all, it would also be unnecessary because it would have been against the red team, which is already suffering enough every single day of being alive, but I think that was actually coincidence. That is so tough. Alright, how's it going over here? I think the boys in green may have this. These were some huge land grabs, and him putting his capital here, having practically infinite money, I think that is the move to win. Can't beat him, join him. Time for a united Italy. Wait, did they declare a war yet? Nope, still war for Ual. More power to them. I told you. Listen. I'm not gonna gloat, but all I'm gonna say is I told you. The green team, you gotta keep an eye on them. And nobody kept an eye on them. Everybody said this is fine. And now all of a sudden the green team is dominating. Oh, yellow, you were so close once. You were so close once. But they haven't had any success with any of this in the last like 15 minutes. Long live Italy. What? Oh, Team Blue just joined the boys in green. See, the thing about that is it actually literally changes nothing. Well, they held 0 provinces over in India, so I guess we can see this as the surrender of the blue team. I think they have given up on life and on their chances for success. I will tell you, if the green team were to give the blue team provinces, I would give those province points to the blue team and not the green team, even if the blue team were underneath the green team, meaning that the green team wouldn't be winning. I'm looking out for like a meme here, whether we can spot one, but I'm not seeing one right now, so this is unlikely to come true. I like how they're all just named green. Very, very nice. Then we got this dude being named nothing. Oh my. Maybe I don't know. Purple has made a huge resurgence here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need to start again. I thought these might be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What the fuck? Purple? No! How did they do it? And we're almost at the end. 14 more minutes. Real empire were the friends we made along the way. I actually think green was way too secure in their position, and I think they just lost it. Also, I gotta tell you, can we cool it with heavy topics in chat? Very nice in general. I got nothing against the topic in particular, but This is a Walmart. I think green lost it. One blue team member has left. That is okay. Oh, that's actually a really good point. You know what? I actually do not have to count. You're entirely correct. 20. Purple, 20 provinces. Green, 17. Holy shit. Snatched from the jaws of defeat. No fucking way are they doing that. No way. And then yellow. I mean, honestly, good fighting for yellow, but there was a limit to their strategy. The early rush of India is a good idea, but ultimately, I think worse than having a strong empire in Europe that can carry you over. I mean, they practically have infinite money supply. Purple also practically has infinite money supply. I think that was the better idea. Both of them were good, just for the record. But I'm pretty sure that right here we can see which idea turns out to be the best, and it is purple as of right now. It may still change, but let's be real. You know how it is, you know. You know how it is. How's red doing? That sucks. Red sadly died right when everything was looking good. They passed away. Yeah, and look at that. They're all individually going for some targets here. Actually, I suppose they're pushing all one, or as one. Oh, wow, this will be a huge addition to their collection. Holy crap, yeah, no, purple got this. This is a huge holy war. If they pull this one off, it's over. Like, that is just straight up the absolute defeat of every other team. Almost pulling away entirely out of sight, even for the green team that honestly has fallen asleep. I mean, what are you doing? My man, you know you gotta conquer, right? Like, you know that's a thing here in this game. Oh, no, no, no. They don't know. 10 more minutes. 11 more minutes, I suppose. Yep, there we go. Boom. Sword of Odin, Thor, thee. Right, there was a bug with Germanic Reformed. Thunder. No, Odin, Thor, thee, Thunderer, thee, and Allfather, Tyr. The classic god names of the Germanic faith. And then Frigg, Hel, Sif, Skadi. A single evil god. I don't think they're ever going to fix that for some reason, and it is such an odd bug. It seems like one, you know, like localization bug that you can fix in just under a minute. I do hope that you can stop by for more streams for Iranian. We all agree that red wins. I will give honestly, I'm gonna give red nothing, first of all. But second of all, I'm gonna tell red, hey, you held on this entire time. And that is pretty big. That is pretty great of you. You know, it gotta be frustrating to be out this early. Blue at the very least struggled until the last 20 minutes, when it became clear that they didn't have any chance. I mean, what are they gonna do about it, right? In 20 minutes, you can't turn anything around. But purple, yellow, and green were all competitive. They all had a chance of actually getting this done. Green now pushing in the last couple of minutes. 9 minutes to go here, but how doable is it really, seeing as purple is not sleeping? Purple's still going for all of these holy wars. And, you know, fairly soon, this entire kingdom will be eaten up. And once that is, of course, the case, what are you even competing for? You can see in the north here, everything has already fallen except one province right there. Then we have this duchy that hasn't fallen yet. Everything else over here has fallen. This, I gotta, you know, when we rehosted for the third segment, so the last rehost, I thought to myself, maybe we're gonna see like 10 provinces total taken in India. But they have steamrolled it above and beyond what I expected. I'm honestly, I think we're gonna do this particular like Shattered World thing, but with different goals, different religion, different restrictions, different teams, that sort of stuff. I think we're gonna do it a number of times. This was exactly 3 hours. What you get is essentially a full race for India. Maybe we turn around the other time, you know, we start in India and they have to end up in the UK, stuff like that. Well, in the British Isles, I guess. I think actually that I'm surprised just by how much land they were able to take in this de jure kingdom. Very, very impressive. Why doesn't the Bavarian cross the sea? Because I'm afraid of the... I actually did cross, like I do cross the sea, it's just I feel, like, you know, I don't get seasick, I don't puke or anything. It's just, I get on a boat and then I'm like, holy crap, if anyone like throws me over the boat, overboard, what am I gonna do about it, you know? That's all I'm saying. People that live close to the sea are nefarious. You mustn't trust them. They're going for Vengi. Wait. See, when are we gonna tell the green team that Vengi isn't in the kingdom? When are we going to tell Vengi? Because he's a coward. They are attacking the wrong kingdom. They're killing this poor Sherdali dynasty that has been here since 1066 for no reason. A shame. We're racing to unite India? Almost. The race is for the kingdom of Raichadoab, and the purple team holds most of that. Yeah, we found that out. Ah, no, Sardinia. Unlucky. They declared war for a kingdom that is sadly not in the right thing. I actually think that the green team should have pivoted. They had infinite money, they have an insane amount of troops, they probably could have pushed through the purple team. And they attacked them, they could have stopped their expansion, and I think that may have been the winning move. But that is always easier to say, hindsight is 2020. They did a huge degree of work here. What can you say? Bohemia, can you stop holy warring me? I think they're trying to reform... Are they trying to reform Slav? They may be. Can you stop? Imagine the Lord of the Yid Empire sending a bit of a messenger team to the king, no, to the emperor of the Cyan Empire, asking to no longer holy war him. Makes sense? Nope, to me neither. Let me actually check something here. I want to check some of these. Oh, the Plague Bringers I think is also... I don't think any of these are players. None of these are players. I don't know how the Plague thing happens. I gotta ask that afterwards. Strange. I will burn down Constantinople. Etruscan rainbow state. Yeah, they're mixing all the colors over there. Damn. You know, I was wrong. I actually thought green had this. And I actually literally gloated and I said, I'm not gloating, guys, but I called it. And purple just comes in and says, never ever, bitch. And now we have a bit of a war here, but I don't think that that is going to matter. Like, it's obviously not going to matter for the result. What is this for? Green claim on Nasikia. You do have a claim, and it appears to be a duchy. Although, the Yellow Empire holds this? Oh, right. I thought they declared war against the Purple Phoenix, but they actually declared war against the Yid Empire. Oh well. It was nice knowing the Yid Empire. Honestly, that is a turnaround. I did not see that. Remember the huge early failure of the Purple Empire where they were destroyed by rebellions, where they failed to stop the Yellow Empire from going east, where they failed them from, you know, stopping them from getting land in Africa and then later on in Arabia. And they came back. They actually came through. That is unbelievable. Right, I did now just notice that war. I will give you that, but I don't actually know. Oh, they are actually active over here. I thought it was fought in India, I'll be honest with you for a second. But there you go. So we have a war here. Queen... Lion, wait a minute. Red lets Yeet Empire subjugation. What? Wait, what? Oh, that is ballsy. Where the hell are your troops? Tauropets. Wait, what the fuck? I actually had no idea. Cede Constantinople. Are they attacking? Oh yeah, there you go. Toulouse and conquest of Constantinople. You love it when they all go insane, you know? You actually just love it. But this is the best. I don't think that the red team can win this, but man, that is nice. That is a nice end to this entire endeavor. Walking in the Arabian desert. Damn. That's a good meme. Yeah, and Aiden is indeed sadly not participating in this multiplayer game. Will you do a pirate campaign once? Do you mean an after the end, or do you mean like just staying on islands? Because like after the end has actual pirates. Or do you mean an EU4? My god, there's too many pirates everywhere. What if it's a sea of beer? I would be scared because it is surely not according to health standards. How many provinces do I actually need to create this? I don't even know how many provinces are in this. Give me a moment here. Yes, yes, yes. I will click none of these notifications. Thank you. Also, the Purple Phoenix won. They hold 40%. Yeah, 24. Damn. Damn. Amazingly done. Also, Your Imperial Majesty, here, 15 bucks. Good on War Machine to send him all the money he can, though. That will surely turn the tides. Alright, no war for purple. What else is going on here? The Cyan Empire, still attacking the Yeet Empire. Maybe a win, but like it's not that difficult, all things considered. The Blues are not doing anything. Sad. And then over here we have the Subjugation War still being won by the Yeet Empire, holding it together. I gotta tell you, it was a good idea of Terra to like be the money lender, you know, down here. You can give so much money to the Empire and everything, but by God, the comeback of the Purples, who could have seen it coming? And they actually were the ones that were like, oh, we gotta band together against, did they say it against the Yeet Empire? I can't remember. It was a mind trick all along. Good game. Crazy. Can't believe they did it. Just staying on islands and shores have a religion that allows raiding. I kind of did that once in my first HIP playthrough on the channel, but I would be interested in doing it again. What I really want to do, long term, is a match where we essentially, or not a match, a single player campaign where we essentially just keep island hopping. Every generation we do a prepared invasion to a different island. That's what I would like to do. Damn. Alright. But damn. GG, I'm calling it for purple. An amazing run. Amazingly well done. And may they keep it up forever. What an actual absolutely amazing comeback victory. Purple, welcome. I'm welcome, actually. I joined this chat, not you. Good victory. Holy shit, what a comeback. I did not see it coming. Incredible.
Thank you.
We worked hard on it.
Very strong Transylvanian tea was required.
Yes. Did you see how Transylvania walked from Transylvania to India?
Yep.
Also, Moldavia had made that.
Yeah. Or for example, Trace went to Ethiopia, then went to India.
I thought initially that like the entire situation with the Xenai, right, and then the rebellions, that kind of threw you off and opened up the way for the yellows and the greens. And then all of a sudden, like, all of you are over there, holy warring everyone left and right.
I thrive under ineptitude.
The T really made it happen here. I can see that much. GG, good work, amazing. I did not, I was so cocky and I said, wow, the Green Empire really snuck in here. They got it, and they did not have it.
Always bet on T. Always.
Yes.
That makes sense. You proved me wrong. GG and good night.
Good night.
Thanks.
Fellas, and with these last words, I will also call the stream. I am very surprised, but very excited about that victory. I hear the red team sadly fell apart by pure RNG. I did see it. We saw a couple of that. Sucks a lot, especially that last death drog. How the hell did that even... Drog, how did that happen? Because, like, Plague usually is an indicator for Satanists. But as far as I could see, there were no player Satanists. What happened there? If you know, that is, I suppose. This is why you don't instantly die and become a kid. Oh. Would have gotten a reformation, yeah. Good fucking game to all of you. I should go get some tea. That's always a good call. Everybody, I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I had fun. I really like the Shattered World format because it makes balancing so much more automatic. And there's like some additional rules that I thought of, but in general I think it's easier to balance than a standard competitive game. Assassination. Who assassinated you? Like, do you know who the killer was? Did it ever tell you who it was? I love dying after ruling for less than 10 years. Lucky Lucas, Felix Cartus, I hope I see you soon. Also, still love that emote. You know, before I go, I want to say something bad about YouTube. YouTube, I'm mad because those emotes that I put everywhere, and I actually like a lot of them, you can only use them in live chat. What the fuck, YouTube? Why can't you do it under video on demand? Come on, man. You know what this platform is? Well, anyway, I still like the member emotes. I can't even chat because... Okay, wait a minute. Let me just open my browser here. Spam my own emotes. Aiden, thank you for staying here, for staying with us, and I hope that you can join the next multiplayer game yet again. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Come on now. Please. Browser, thank you. I love, and listen, I'm just gonna say it. Why is my browser like actually having a stroke? There we go. I will never not love these emotes, but they can only be used in live chat. What did they mean by this? Why not in comments? Come on, man. Anyway, I hope to see all of you around. Make sure to join the Discord if you want to participate in these sort of games. Make sure if you have the means to, you know, maybe become a member of the channel, that sort of stuff, because it does support the channel directly. It supports the multiplayer community that we will hopefully be able to carry over into CK3. GG. Excellent game by everyone, honestly. All of you tried so hard, and even Blue, despite having a fairly slow start, almost managed to go all the way to India. And then Purple with the absolute comeback win. The strongest T wins out. And with that, I'm out for tonight. Later, alligator.